this thing on?
Is it on?
It's on.
We're live streaming right now?
Go ahead, say it. Say it.
Sup, nerds.
Sup, nerds?
I missed it.
You missed
1,
it.
2,
All right.
3.
Sup, nerds? Man, I did not like that. Can we do another take?
Start on 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Sup, nerds? So we're doing a live playthrough here of MEZO. This is not the full production yet, but Travis, you said the minis are...
Yeah, the hardest to produce thing is the thing that we have.
Okay. So, and the minis obviously don't come painted. If you
Correct.
notice that this one, Travis just painted these himself yesterday.
No,
He's having some fun.
Chris Byer, our graphic designer, actually painted these.
Yes,
Call
that.
it to Chris Byer. Call it to Chris Byer. Yeah. So this is the some other things. The plastic pyramids don't come in the base game; they're an accessory. And like these are all prototype materials, so the cardboard and the color and stuff will be a lot more rich. There were some slight graphic design updates also from the prototype, but it's it'll get the job done.
Yeah. So you already gave us a brief overview, but we'll kind of dive into it again with as we're going through it, giving an overview to everyone else out there. This is an awesome game, and get ready to watch.
Oh, man. I like how you started kind of big and then just...
It's a game.
Right. So we'll just pan on down and get to explaining here.
So this is a game designed by John Cloudis. For those of you who do not know who John Cloudis is, he is the guy that started small box games, most notably Omen, Reign of War, the Omen line of games. He's made like 30-something games. He's often, we jokingly say, he's the best game designer you've never heard of. He's got a really loyal audience, and he's primarily known for making these really smart, quick card games that often are just head-to-head style games. So this is his first foray into a large format game with miniatures. This is opportunity for him to do some things that he's always kind of wanted to do. So since he was working with Colossal, we were able to kind of lift those limitations and collaborate and make this awesome game. Most of John's games are set in a cultural, they have a cultural theme, cultural setting to them. This particular one is Mayans, so a Mesoamerican culture. We are, as players, going to be a god, so, and you have to forgive me if I'm pronouncing any of these incorrectly, but Ixchel, Kukulkan, Apuk, and Coppercon. So we are each a god, and these are our loyal followers. This is our tribe of followers. So I'm the hummingbird tribe, Tom is the jaguars, Aaron is the frogs, and Wesley is the iguanas. Ostensibly speaking, that means nothing out of the base game. It's just flavor. Okay. We're going to start with a champion, our god, some shamans, some warriors, some pyramids, and some glyphs. We're going to have a little player tableau that lets us track a few things, most notably our devotion, which is just kind of victory points and a metric for some other things. And then we have these age abilities, which I forgot to mention to you, Wesley, when we were going through the teach. At the beginning of each age, we'll pick a power. And you can just, suffer through that in real time.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, so cute. So with this game, I want to call this game an area control game, but I don't really think that. I think that's kind of a misnomer. It's more of a conflict game. So in most area control games, you're going to have some guys out. You're going to have a home base. You're going to move around, and then they die, and then they come home, and you just kind of rinse and repeat this process. This game cuts all of that out. As you can see right now, we are actually set up to play, and part of the initial setup is at the beginning of each age. We're going to put all of our guys out. All of us are going to put all our guys out, and then we are going to place our gods. Our gods are going to do some big, cool, boomy things. They get more powerful as each age goes on, and then we're going to start fighting. And what's going to happen is we're just going to kind of randomly flip one of these tiles over. That's going to be the area in which we are contested, we are fighting, with the exception of this area which has been removed. And then we're going to kind of go through and do some card play, some action selection, and try to outwit our opponents here. And there's 3 ways to win. So whoever has the most strength in an area is going to get the altar, the cool thing, which is always victory points and maybe something else. But something I think is really interesting in this is we have these unit types, warriors and shamans, which are just 1 strength. and ostensibly there's no difference between them unless a card effect cares about them. However, in each fight, whoever has the most shamans will then get to, in that fight, will get to go over here and get one of these little cool powers, and they will also get some victory points. Same thing for warriors. So you could have just one unit in a fight be in no contention for victory whatsoever and still get something pretty cool that will help you in your next fight or give you victory points or help you get guys back from Jabolba, which is hell. And so we're just going to kind of rinse and repeat that. There's some more stuff going on. There's some progression in the game. We're going to build some pyramids. We're going to this wrathful god over here, the god that no one's worshiping. He's all bad. He's going to get more powerful. We're going to be able to sacrifice our units to appease this god and all kinds of other stuff. And I've been talking for like 15 minutes now, so I'm going to be quiet. Sweet. So that's pretty much the game. Thanks for watching.
All right. See you guys later.
Sup, nerds.
It's over.
So we're pretty much we're set up right now. So the very first thing that we're going to do before we start anything is we're going to pick our start of age ability. So all of the in this column here, you're going to pick one of these. So there's each age. There's 3. The age 1, they all scale to the current age. So we can awaken units, which is to get units back from Jabolba and put them directly into play. So this is another way that you can cheat units into play to have more than 3 units. Wesley, we were talking about that hard cap earlier. You can build glyphs, or your champion gets strength equal to the age. So your champion, instead of being a 2, would be a 3. So when everyone else is in there and has 3 units, your champion, which is a tiebreaker, would be rocking and rolling. Yeah. So this is a cute little factor in this game is you can never have the same amount of victory points in this game. So if a player, so here Tom, who's only got 2 victory points, if he would gain a victory point, he would actually leapfrog up to 6. So
Why don't we just start the game with that happening?
no, that's fine. So I have the most points right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick my ability, and I'm going to pick to make my champion have strength equal to the current age. And so it's going to go over to you, Wesley.
I also picked champion gaining strength equal to
Okay.
age.
Whoa, that's what I just picked.
Oh, you guys all suck. I'm picking build glyphs in any region equal to the current age at the start of your tribe step.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go through and we're going to deploy our dudes. So you always start with your champion. So I'm going to put my champion in this area. Palanquin. And then your champion can only go where there isn't a champion, and then you can place up to 3 units in each other. So oftentimes what people will do is you look here, it says I'll get
Victory points
equal to my warriors. Yep. And then I will put some warriors over here. And I will put some bros over here. And I'm only going to put 2 dudes over here. Actually, I'll put 1 dude there. I'm going to hold 2 dudes back. Because my god, when I place my god, gets to deploy shamans equal to the age. So that'll let me get 1 extra shaman. I'm going to kind of bank that I'm going to get another one.
Alright. I'm gonna go and put my champion here in Bakan.
Looks like bacon.
I'm gonna meet your champion or your warriors over here. Those are shamans?
Shamans are circles, warriors are squares.
Yeah.
Man.
But you want warriors
I
here if you're
meant
trying to.
this one. Putting
Yeah.
warriors in this one.
Hey now.
Hey,
So let's party.
this is the shaman one if you're trying to do shamans.
Yeah, let's do the shamans over there. Play with him. And then I'll put some warriors and a shaman over there. And I'll put these guys here and a couple there.
So what's interesting is in the first age, people will watch. Yeah, you can't.
Stop.
Yeah.
Aaron.
So it might seem almost a little arbitrary, and it feels that way in the first age. But once you kind of cut your teeth, then you start to realize.
Cut your teeth. Weird expression.
Babies, the teeth cut. You'll get
It's
to
an Albany expression.
You don't have adult teeth yet, right? I was born actually with shoulder length hair and a full set of adult teeth.
I know.
Straight out of the womb.
What's a womb?
Yeah, hey Travis, where do babies come
I
from?
have that Elmer Fudd thing, so like I'm trying to say the word room, but I'm just pronouncing it incorrectly.
Hey, you're missing 2 dudes. That's why.
Oh,
Okay. Oops.
Yeah.
Actually, so I would put. I'll put
now
a
you're just
warrior.
gonna. If you're gonna mulligan,
No,
man,
that's it. I'll
We're
just
gonna
put
go
that
all the way
warrior
back.
I have no way to put that guy in play otherwise.
Yeah. And
Okay, so
I
now
think that's
Tom-
over there.
since he's in last, he'll get to decide which area is the blessed region, which is to say we don't get to play cards there. So it's pretty powerful. He can basically look and go, oh, well, I didn't really want to fight for this particular thing anyway. It's going to be worth 8 victory points, and there will be no award for warriors or shamans in that region. So that's a pretty powerful
It's either here
choice.
or there.
Right.
Make this one worth more. Make that one worth.
Well,
about the
he's
same.
making it worth more, but he's also taking away warriors and shamans. So which is
It's true.
I do not do well under pressure. I guess this place sucks.
okay. So that means you got to put your champ over there.
Yeah.
You also get to build a glyph, by the way. So
Do I do that before or after?
yeah, right now it's like
Right now?
essentially you should do that first.
So
But you
can I build it where my
Yeah.
warrior is?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that gives him another strength there. So
That gives him a strength, and he can sacrifice that glyph to take a third action if he
In
wants
the cards,
in that
yeah.
conflict.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then who's got what over where?
I mean,
What's
it's
over here?
going to be a crapshoot. So right now it looks like fighting for warriors. If you put 3 warriors
Yeah.
here, then you would be leading the charge in warriors.
Equal to my strength.
Mhm.
That's not that great.
If you put 3 shamans here, you would be the guy with the most
I
shamans.
would. This is the one when we played at Dice Tower Con. This is the one we didn't have. 10 VP to the strongest and 5 VP to the second. That's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Yeah. So that one has a second place.
I'll do 3 there, 3 here. This I don't even care about really. Do I have to even put?
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have
I'll do a little bit.
You probably want to keep some warriors back because your guy's really good
Yeah.
at putting warriors into play.
Yeah, so I'll put like 2 shamans here, and like 2 warriors and a shaman over here. Just mix it up, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, they're all shamans there. Yeah. Okay.
So then you're doing okay with 2 warriors.
I know, right? Yeah.
Okay, so now we've done that. Now we're gonna go and place. And like I said, so this it feels maybe a little tedious, but I would actually consider this kind of part of the setup of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I have to place my god first. So your god oftentimes will only affect the regions it is neighboring. So in this particular game, this is dead. So this is the worst space on the board.
That's where I'm going.
I'm going to go to y'all, and I get to put a shaman into play.
So you get to trigger their ability when you place
Mhm.
it.
So
Disability.
yeah, the call ability. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a shaman here.
Whoa.
Alright. I'm gonna throw some baby heads over here
Mm-hmm.
and move.
Well, it's equal to the age, right?
Equal to the age. I'll move one of my warriors over here.
Yes. So he earthquaked his guy.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I threw him like a baby head.
Yes, like an Olmec head. That's what that is, an Olmec head.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, dude.
A
Don't
baby
you know
head.
that?
Have you even seen Road to El Dorado?
You go here.
Haven't you watched the movie Coco?
Smite this
I
guy.
actually haven't.
Okay, so
And
smite means send them
Oh, yeah.
to Jabolba. And so interestingly, like normally in games when your guys die, they go back to your reserves. Here, you have to manage them from this area. So you could mismanage your dude and just have a bunch of guys in the...
And I get to return one to
Yeah.
the reserves
Yep,
with the recover ability.
yep.
Okay, so I've got these two. Yeah, so I just don't have any 3 spots.
No. That's the advantage of going early, but the disadvantage to going early is everyone else is this game is very reactive, so
Right.
you taking the first move means everyone else gets the kind of position. I mean, you saw with Wesley, he's like, oh, cool, you're going to fight really strong there? Cool, I'm just going to retreat out and try and beat you somewhere else then.
Okay. Then I will. We got 3 warriors there. And I'm already winning warriors over here. Wait, what happened? Did you smite that guy?
Yeah.
The worst.
And remember, this place is the Blessed Region, so we're not going to be playing actions over here.
We're just going to be sacrificing people to.
Remember, Tom, you can't play cards in blessed regions.
Yes, just like in real life.
Just like in real life, right? I'm just gonna put another warrior there to try and
Got it.
nail that down.
All right, so now we've all done that. Now we're going to just kind of shuffle up these 5 cards of ours. We're going to draw 3, and the game begins. And then I'll do some kind of explanation of other stuff as we play. So it's important to note also that we all have a legacy, a vengeance, a task, an edict, and a fervor.
Well, you can put those cards down because the first battle was in the Blessed Region.
Okay, so we're not going to do a normal battle. So what's interesting here is the Blessed Region is always very different than a normal conflict. In this region, what we're going to be doing is we're going to actually be sacrificing units to gain strength and also devotion. Devotion really is just kind of victory points. There's 3 levels of devotion. We all have a card that cares about that. There's some other effects in the game that care about your level of devotion, but ultimately it's victory points. And in this game, like in any well-balanced game that has lots of vectors, if you just ignore this part of the game completely, you will not do well. If you decide to only do this part of the game, you will not do well. So you kind of have to balance your strategy here. Normally what we do is the player to the left of the champion, whoever's champion is there, would act first. In this, the player with the most victory points, so I'm at a big disadvantage here. So I have only 2 strength in this area.
You could get it up to 4.
I could. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice. Let me look at my hand, actually. That would probably be helpful. I'm going to sacrifice both of my guys. I'm going to go up to 4 strength. I get 1, 2, and what you do actually is you put them on your god to denote how many you've sacrificed, and then they'll go to Jabal.
Now, what lets you sacrifice, guys?
Just the Blessed Region. This is essentially, as all the tribes have agreed, we're not going to be at war here. We're going to do a giant,
Sacrifice.
blood ceremony type thing.
Cool.
So I have 4 strength, so I am currently winning. So it goes to Wesley, and Wesley, if you sacrifice 1 guy, you would be winning. If you sacrifice 2 guys, you're winning by a metric of 2. Tom's only got 2, so he's only going to be able to get to a 4. So you could push Aaron's hand, and Aaron would only have to sacrifice 2.
Let's say YOLO. I'm going to sacrifice 2 dudes
Okay,
there.
so move up 2 in your devotion. 2 steps.
All right. So I have to do 2 as well.
You don't have to.
To win.
To win. If you want to
For Aaron,
sacrifice,
that's a have to.
if,
I have to.
if you want to sacrifice all 3 of your guys because you're
Just
good
for
at
devotion.
recovering, you're good at getting guys back, you could also do that.
Quick question. If
Mhm.
Tom were to get 4 points right now, would his
Break
first
the tie.
point would be jump in the game? Would his first point be to jump all the way up to 6? Or would you count 1, 2, 3, 4? So 1 point or 4 points right now. is
These
the same.
points are just here at the end
What-
of the
I'm
game.
just
He's counting.
in just terms of victory points, though.
Yes, if he was to gain a victory point, he would leap all the way to 6.
But he gained
But if he
4,
gained 4,
you would just
He would go to 6.
Okay,
Yes.
so 1 to 4 doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's just if you don't skip them, you don't treat them as though they're not spaces. It's if you would land in the same space as another player,
Got it.
you move forward 1.
I'm just gonna sacrifice 2 for now.
Okay, so you move up 2 in the devotion. So you just want to kind of put this on your card
Okay.
just so we can keep track of.
How much
Yeah.
strength we have?
So to my knowledge, you have no way to get back that shaman. So if you want to just gain a devotion, that's cool. But remember, this is a guy you got to get back from Jabalba later in the game. You could just say, screw it, I'll keep it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might just sit this one out.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we go to see who wins. Aaron wins.
Yes.
Aaron gets 8 points.
Yes. Up to 11.
Up to 11. Okay. All of the guys that we sacrificed go to Jabalba. Okay. And
We take all these guys
all these guys back. So now we have more guys on our reserve. That's the other thing that's neat is now you have more things to work with. So if this wasn't the first fight and we were in other fights, and we'd have more guys to sacrifice, so we could push harder. So that kind of came up in a weird way. Okay, so that one's resolved.
Now we're gonna go to
Chicken.
chicken.
Yeah, chicken, or as everyone loves the joke, everyone loves to make chicken pizza. It's
Chicken pizza.
chichen itza. All right, so we have our 3 cards in our hand. The Wesley's champion is there, so Tom will have to act first in this fight. The reward for the altar here is gain victory points equal to your strength in this fight.
That's Aaron, by the way.
That's okay.
Did I say Aaron?
You said Wes.
Oh, sorry. I know who
I get the
that
next-
is.
I get
my
the next step
champion's
too.
name is Wesley.
Yes,
There we go.
that was it.
There you go.
You said we're fighting here right now?
Usual
Correct.
we
Yeah.
okay.
Chicken.
And we simultaneously pick our cards, right?
We simultaneously pick our cards face down, and then we go from there. The way the cards are kind of designed, you can, you just essentially you pick your one card and you just put your other 2 cards back on top of your deck because you're gonna have 3 cards in your hand at the end every time, no matter what. That way you don't have like 18 piles of cards in front of you. I will not be afraid.
All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
And flip.
Legacy, task, edict, vengeance. Yeah, actually, I think Tom's actually right. You put it on top of your deck, I think.
I'm always right.
I know, it's been a while since I played this. So we will start with Tom. So Tom, you're going to pick one of these 3 options. If you pick the bottom option, you have the opportunity to sacrifice units to also do this ability. And it's this, then this. It's not flip them around. The first person to do that only sacrifices 1 unit. Everyone else will have to sacrifice 2 units. And you can just, you don't have to sacrifice unit. You can just say, you know what, I just want to do this thing and move up the
Yeah,
door.
it says you may appease.
Yes.
So you don't have to sacrifice
Correct.
two things. But if he does this at all, the next person still has to do
No,
too?
it's only if someone sacrifices.
Okay,
You put
once
the
he's
sac-
appeased,
yeah,
okay.
once you appease, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, I think I might do that. I'm gonna, so let's just see how this works. Well, that's the wrong token. But gain 1 devotion, recover 1 warrior. So I get this bad boy back. Boom, boom, boom. And now I'm AP, so I can sacrifice 1 nerd
1 nerd.
to do
Put him here.
this. Put
Yep.
him there. All right,
So now you can move your god.
which is this nerd. Bring
Yeah.
him over here. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Gain 1 devotion. Get doom.
Mhm.
Cool. That was fun.
Yeah. Did you also gained a devotion?
Yeah, I gained,
Yeah,
well, I
you
gained
gained
2.
Yep, yep. Okay. I am going to build. So this is a good opportunity to talk about this. So build means you place a pyramid or a glyph in a region. You can build either. If you place a pyramid, you gain points equal to the number of pyramids in that region. And then any person that has a pyramid that you're contributing to scores 1 victory point for having contributed to that. So it would be equal to the level. So if Wesley came in here after me and went on top, he would get 2 points.
Yeah.
He would get 2 points. And I would get 1 point. If I had 2 pieces here and Wesley added the 3rd piece, I'd still only get 1 point, but Wesley would get 3 points. So I'm just going to get 1 victory point here. So the building is a good way to use this point jumping thing too. And then I get to recover 4 units. So recover means take back from Gibraltar. Hello.
Nice.
And that's to me.
Yes, sir.
All right, I am going to exile 1 of your units in this conflict to gain 2 devotion.
Okay.
So this guy I'm just gonna like
He comes back home.
take that.
You
So
move up.
exile is coming back
Yeah,
home,
come home. Yeah.
and I gain 2 devotion,
Mhm.
and I can copy it again, but I'm not going to.
Okay. Yeah, because you're the. Oh, you sure? You're not. Doesn't look like you're gonna win here on this
No,
match.
I'm gonna win that one.
Okay.
Do we get to do another action here?
Yeah, we're gonna do one more action,
Yeah.
and whoever has a glyph there can take
You
it.
just wait. I'm gonna win this one.
Okay, you got it.
Anyone want some peanuts?
No, that's gross.
It's gross. You're gross.
Dude, they're not
I'm
even
gonna
nuts.
kill another dude there.
There you go. Now you're cooking with peanut oil.
All right. I'm
The amount of emphasis you put on like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, are you really sure?
Like, no, I'm gonna rob this bank with this crowbar. Don't think it's a great idea.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah. Who
I'm
would have
just gonna
thought?
deploy 1 unit. I'm not going to
What-
appease.
Does that have your god's little thing in it? Yep.
Oh, yeah,
You have to deploy where your god,
Oh,
near your
yeah.
god.
Yeah,
I
you
get
gotta
ready
watch
for
it there
next
and use
one.
a cheater.
I forgot. Yep.
We added a little, an additional reminder. You actually can see there's a watermark here and a watermark here. I think we added a little border or something just to kind of reinforce that.
Let's see. So I get thrown here, there.
Tom, please don't eat your pieces.
Well, I gotta eat something, man. Do you want an apple?
No, I'm not. teacher from the 1980s. I don't need that.
Do you want just half?
You just rip an apple in half. All right.
Tom
It's
actually
okay-
pre-cuts every apple in
okay
his
to
house.
Scored the apple.
It's okay to be impressed by them, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you get juice.
I love that you're dripping apple juices all over the only
Yeah.
prototype they had for this game.
You're like, just that
Oh,
man.
thank you.
You want some apples? You want a Go-Gurt?
I would love a Go-Gurt.
Do you want a
do
mega
you want a
gushers?
piece?
I'm not gonna tease.
Okay.
We have mega gushers. I bought gushers and left them in my truck, and they all fused together.
There's a joke
I'm gonna
in
build
here.
I don't.
Yeah, in this conflict. I'm gonna build a glyph in this conflict.
Boom.
Boom.
Can you explain the joke to me?
No.
I don't get it.
Afterward. Okay, I'm going to also call. That's how you call some ancient cell phones. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him, which is unfortunate. I've got that locked down. So she'll call. So what call? Oh, actually, you know what? So how call works is you can move and use your character's ability. You have to move. So I'm gonna say peace. Go over here and put a shaman in play. Forgot to mention that when you call.
Okay. I'm gonna deploy 2 units, and I have to be the same region.
To another region, yes.
Yeah,
to the
but
same.
I have to be okay.
Yeah.
Let's put these bros over here.
So you can kind of see you're in a fight. You know, maybe you're not going to do too well. I feel pretty strongly Tom's got this on lock.
Yeah.
He did the right thing because he essentially set himself up with a third action if he needs it.
Or if I don't need it, it's just an extra strength, which is an extra point in the conflict.
Correct.
I mean,
Or
it's a small
or
conflict.
you can leave it out for the future, and you know that the glyphs don't go away.
Right,
Glyphs and pyramids.
But I'd still get the point, right?
Yeah. If you win, but remember,
I'm at 3.
Aaron's going to decide who's winning here.
Mhm.
So
Now, can you smite your champion?
no, your
So-
champion's not a unit.
So if I were to do this, each player must smite 1 unit in this conflict,
Yes, it would screw us and not you.
and not me.
Yes, that would be a very smart play.
That's what I thought.
I thought just because you were wearing an extra shirt, you were going to be stupider. But
He's like, it's really cold in this room.
yeah, you're like, we're in Florida in the summer and we turn the AC off. More clothes, please. And I would
Well-
also like to feel like my face has carpet on it.
That's why you didn't want to turn the air off.
So,
Like, then I'm gonna have to change my shirt
So-
and shave.
so Tom, we both have to. Is it exile or is it smite?
Smite.
So
Yep.
he's sending. Each of us have to kill dude. We only have warriors. You only have warriors. I only have shamans. So we go here.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Aaron's the worst.
Yep.
he's kind of the worst.
Now you know.
No one questioned that.
Yeah.
Do you want to sacrifice your glyph?
So now we've all taken 2 actions. Would you like to sacrifice your glove?
Nah, because all I'd do is just replace that same strength there.
Sure.
Mhm.
Or you could
No,
say,
I could
and
move
you
him.
can.
Yeah, but
So you could.
Right now, I'd rather just save that for later.
Okay. So we go to resolve the conflict. So it is a tie for 3, 3, and 3. Aaron, who would you like to win?
Me, please.
Okay. So you gain victory
3.
points equal to the strength in this conflict. Okay. Now we do who has the most
And
shamans.
he picks because his champion's there?
Yes.
Okay.
Even if he wasn't in contention, he would get to pick. So I'll take this shaman. I will build 1 pyramid.
Nice.
So, and I have to build where my god is, in a region where my god is. So I will go over here. So I'm gonna get 1 again. Okay. Then we do most warriors.
Tom.
You can build a glyph where in a region where your god is. You can awaken a unit, which is to take a unit from Jabulba and put it directly into play, and that's in any region, and you can smite it in any region. So the flavor of these is this is more like utility and support, and then this is more directly battle, like it influence the board type stuff. I forgot how much I like this game. That's not like a false endorsement.
You guys should pick it up.
I know I
Yeah, you
should
guys
publish
should-
this game.
Yeah.
I should spend a lot of money on molds and make unnecessarily large miniatures on this.
Don't do that.
All right. So everybody takes the rest.
We
of
we
the
take our
back.
team back. Bloop, bloop.
Oh, good.
Hey, 1 guy.
All right, and we go to the next, and then just wipe your tokens off your card, slide it over into a discard pile.
When we
Hopefully.
shuffle up the other 4, or
Nope,
we have our
nope,
hand.
nope. We draw
So-
the top 1, 2, 3. So just draw the top 3. The 2 cards are in your hand before we'll come back into your hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So you never really, you don't have to discard them, just like to get them out of the way.
Gotcha.
Ooh, so we are fighting in
Bacon.
Beacon. Pecan.
Mm.
And Aaron's gonna go first because my champion's there, right?
Correct.
I have this like terrible song that's been stuck in my head for like 2 days, and I don't know the name of the song. I just
Call me maybe.
it's like take it to the limit.
Uh-huh.
Do-do-do. I don't know.
Wait, I think I know. Do it one more time.
Demonetized.
It's like
Take it.
and then like there's a guy in the background. I think he has legs, and he's like whoa 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 whoa, and then there's a guy who's like.
Okay, no, I know. I'm really close. I think if you do it like 18 to
Oh!
19 more times, I'll get it.
No. It's that band Toddler.
Don't you love it when a joke just lands perfectly?
I don't think either of us have ever experienced that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
Flip.
God.
No. You don't need to eat that apple. You're choking on your
All right.
words right now. You should finish
I
that.
got my card chosen.
Oh yeah, we're picking cards.
Yeah.
I thought we were just riffing.
Oh no, yeah, I thought we were just being mean to each other. That's not good. Well, interesting.
So we're in bacon? Yeah. We're in bacon. Okay. I like bacon.
I probably should have mentioned that when my face is hot, it's like my least favorite thing in the world.
You want me to turn the air on, bro?
That's
It'll ruin the audio.
No, it's fine.
I
You
mean,
can do it, man.
It's
You know what else
iPhone
would ruin the
audio.
audio?
Eating
if
an
Tom
apple.
just took a mouthful of apple and started talking.
Yeah. Tom, it would
And
be
he's like,
Tom, it would be
That
great.
would enhance
It'd be
the
great
audio.
if you just ate 9 Go-Gurts while we were playing.
It's almost 10 Go-Gurts, man.
I know. I was with someone whose best friend's father invented Go-Gurt, and she
Okay.
would brag about that a lot.
Oh yeah, she's like,
Yeah, that's
oh,
a
my
cool story.
my
Yeah.
My
friend.
dad made this house Go-Gurt money.
The house that Go-Gurt built.
So what she means is my dad was employing somebody who invented Go-Gurt and
Yeah.
he took it from him and kept all the money and
Hey, you've seen The Social Network.
Are we going flipping?
Yeah, we good?
flip Philadelphia.
Legacy.
Eat it.
Hey, Legacy.
Task.
No, Legacy's my old card.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Cover up your old card.
Okay. So champion is
That's
Wesley,
something
which
worse.
makes Aaron, Wesley or Aaron, whoever you.
Yeah,
are.
however you look at it.
Bearded Wesley.
Other person.
I met Aaron before I met all of you. He played Time's Up, which to me is the most intimate thing you can do with me. So.
All right, I'm gonna call Travis.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. So I have to move my god, which is this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
You were trying
I
to
Don't worry about it.
smite
Don't worry
one
about it.
unit,
Okay.
and it's gonna
What did
be
Aaron do?
He moved and
Something.
took a nice little piece of real estate.
Yeah, I'm going to smite. Who do I hate more?
Not me. Not me. Stop that.
There you go.
And Smite is.
Dead.
You have a lot of people not alive. Wesley.
Well,
And I can recover a unit, so I'll get.
Yeah, because you needed to.
Yeah, I
That's-
did.
You're shooting people with dart guns. Okay, now it goes to the man formerly known as
Prince.
Jerome. Gain a
No.
devotion.
Gain devotion.
Get
Some other
back to
stuff's
warrior.
gonna happen.
Would you like to? Oh, this guy's supposed to slide down last
Oh.
turn. Sorry. Would you like to kill one guy so that you
Yeah.
can gain one more devotion and move your guild?
Yep. Yes, I would.
Okay.
Okay, another devotion. Move this nerd to there. Boom! What's up? Snaky time.
Okay. He's pretty cool looking though.
Yeah.
He's like, what if Falcor had alopecia?
I'm gonna laugh and then Google alopecia.
Means like your hair all falls out.
Arrested Development. Stan Sitwell.
Ah,
Alpacas.
alpacas. Oh, I'm not gonna wear this wig. It makes me look like my daughter. Nobody's gonna think that.
Now I have to move. I did the call maneuver.
Buster Bluth was in Toy Story 4.
Was Buster Bluth in Toy Story 4, or is the actor who plays Buster Bluth in Toy Story 4?
At this point, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Wow.
Forky. So you are terrifying.
All right. So I'm going.
This
to...
unnecessary tangent was brought to you by Starbucks, our friends at Starbucks.
Yes, Starbucks. Give us money.
I'm gonna move
Eat
another
fresh.
god and exile a unit who's there.
Hey, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Back home.
You moved.
Like, you
me
moved
guy?
the wrong guy.
Move another god.
Oh,
Dang!
I'll say it again. Move another god.
yeah. That's an effect that often doesn't happen. You can really screw someone. Like
Yeah.
all of his abilities are for require his god to be somewhere. So now
Oh, so
he is-
I probably don't want to move him here then,
well, you could move him like here.
Yeah,
and
he's
then,
really
and then he
screwed.
can do
because it
nothing.
won't. So let me move him there.
But is it exile a unit in that region though?
Yes.
Yeah, in a region where that god has presence. So I would give him this guy
But,
back.
but then I still am winning there, so the whole reason you did that.
yeah, but there's
was-
more stuff. I'll screw you in.
Dude, just put him here.
Yeah.
This
but,
sucks.
No, but I want to put him there and
kill the guy.
kill a dude.
Fair.
I feel like that's.
You'd rather kill one dude than relinquish him of abilities for an entire
You know
fight?
what? I'm really into peer pressure. So.
No, I don't think that play is bad. Honestly, I think that like you're still.
God, guys, just tell me what to do.
I'll take the drugs. I'll do it. Just think I'm cool.
All right, just do the thing I was gonna do. Put him down there.
Where do you want him?
Put him there and kill one of your dudes.
You're not really killing him. You're like sorry, we don't have work for you today.
Go back where you
Come
came
back
from.
come back to manpower tomorrow, and we will assign you with a new temp position.
All right, Aaron.
Going to build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just gonna get me-
you coming in? You snuggling in?
I'm gonna get on top of you.
Yay! All right, so you get 1, 2, and then I get 1.
Yeah.
And there's a
Four
large
together.
piece of DNA
Because
out
you're
of
getting
Tom's
points
mouth.
Don't worry
this?
about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? We're back here.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Well, it does mean that Aaron has a target on his back, so if we're ever gonna have to,
On his face.
yeah. Well, if we're ever in a tie and somebody else
You
has
can
to
finish
choose,
your
we're not
story
choosing
after
him.
your turn.
Ah. I want to though. I'm gonna move one of my warriors in the region, in any region, to the Codex and use its ability.
Yep. So
So
somewhere where you're like, I'm
anyone-
not gonna win.
What's the codex?
The Codex and calendar
Ah.
these things.
So this is where my god has presence.
Mm-hmm. You can straight up just awaken another bro if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right back where he was.
And put him.
That's you, John Constantine,
Yeah.
the guy out into the board, right?
No, I'm gonna do that.
Gonna build a
Build a
glyph.
glyph here. I'm just gonna have glyphs everywhere.
Hey, that's not
It's
bad.
not
One,
a bad
one,
strategy.
1, 2,
No.
3 against 4. I could build another glyph there, but then we'd just be tied.
And Wes would
Wes
choose
would
you, maybe.
choose-
But maybe not.
Wes would choose you, maybe.
Rest.
Or myself.
You already have a glyph here on.
I have 4 here too.
Oh, you
so-
trying to do the sneaky thing where you're like,
Don't.
up here in
Wait,
the...
I'm still in contest for this, right? Because
Yeah.
I have 4 as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, your guys
Yes.
extra? Yeah.
Just
Okay,
making
so-
sure, because you're like, he would pick Aaron. I'm like, pretty sure
Yeah.
I'd pick myself.
Okay, that's cool. We're all good. We're all having fun.
All right.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm going to get warriors here no matter what I do. But I'm not going to win any other fights. And unfortunately... All right. I'm going to gain a devotion. I'm going to get back a little bro. And I'm going to kill 2 bros to gain a
They're
devotion.
called nerds.
Sorry. And then move my god.
Which lets you deploy.
No, I just moved him.
Okay.
It's just this ability.
Gotcha.
Move your god, gain a devotion.
Which you could do that now?
He did.
I did.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
gained
okay.
So I did the first part, which is gain a devotion and get back a guy, and then I killed that guy and his best friend, Santana, and they went here, and then so that I could move my god, and then gain yet another
Alright.
devotion.
So I'm going to awaken 1 unit to this conflict, and awaken is from here, right?
Yes.
So I'll bring the shaman out here, and then awaken 1 unit to another region. I can awaken Tom's unit, right?
No.
No. Well,
Oh,
Your
okay.
own.
I wouldn't want to, but I just.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
What?
What is awakening you? Okay.
Oh, that was a dad joke right there, man.
All right, and now Tom has the
Quality.
option to take a third
Tom
action.
may sacrifice his glyph.
Can I sacrifice any glyph, or does it have to be this glyph?
It has to be a glyph in that conflict. Yes.
In that conflict. Well, I'm already losing this conflict, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, but to the second
You go
strongest.
second. Wes
I'm
is
not-
winning.
yeah,
on the
yeah, I
second.
wouldn't be second. It would be you. Damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby.
Huh? Damn it, Bobber.
Gain devotion
That's
equals.
good. To your warriors on the codex and you gain two
What the
devotion.
hell? Alright. It's pretty cool. I've never seen someone push devotion with your guy, so that's kind of neat.
Hmm?
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I've never. He's got the tools to do it, but people typically just go like this with that guy.
Mhm.
All right, so now no one else has a glyph there, so we can't go any further. So we go to resolve the conflict, which Wesley is the winner.
Yep.
Wesley gets 10. Count it, 10 points,
1,
and then
2.
Aaron gets 5 points and continues to smash everyone's heart. All right, who has the most shamans? That would be
Me.
you, godless person.
Yay. So I can build a pyramid, recover 5.
And you can still build over here. Remember, you get points for your spreading out.
I was thinking about just putting it here, but it can be any.
No.
There. So yeah, here, there.
Watermark,
Yeah. I forgot my god was there,
Yes.
and so
And then,
moved it.
and then there was a half-hour debacle about moving it.
You got birthquaked.
I'm gonna spread.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's gross.
You
All
got
right,
it.
you got one. All right, and then I have most warriors, which is weird because that's not really what my people do. And then I can smite in. I guess I will
In
smite.
any region.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kill Aaron. Kill Aaron.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Russell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just wait.
And that's it.
I am waiting. I feel the weight coming. Wait. All right, so we go to the next. It's almost like I knew that I had a 50% chance that would happen.
Mhm.
All right, so you're gonna wipe that card. I'm just gonna keep putting these over here so that we know that they're gone. Then you're gonna draw. So now you have all your cards in your hand.
Mhm.
Now you've seen all of your cards, brothers. Oh, that's sexy.
Why in this card? Why is the watermark over here?
Oh, you have a reminder token.
Okay.
So that you and I have the same thing. Yeah, so you put that out just so that people can, because it
Gotcha.
has the ability to really, it's one of the cooler powers in the game.
Yeah, but don't tell them what it is.
I won't do it. I love it.
This is
Nothing
going
like
to
a
be a
sun.
crappy conflict for me.
Yeah, no one cares. Aaron.
Travis is in your head, bro.
In his
It's not the
heart.
first time.
In his heart.
It's in your head.
I don't know what to do, and it makes me so sad. Tommy Sosa. Alright.
Mhm.
Stop building all the glyphs, Tom.
Building all the glyphs on Tom. Here, hold you.
Those are
Tom.
great, Tom.
My name is Tom.
When does your new album drop?
Hey,
I
don't
really
act,
hate
don't
that-
act
I
like
hate
you
that
don't know the
expression.
words.
I really
Don't act
hate
like
that
you don't know
expression.
the words. We can sing that together if you want to.
No.
Alright.
Oh, Wesley is doing something terrible over here, and I'm just starting to realize.
Don't worry about that.
Dun, 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 dun. That's what that guy does. He basically, you're like, I'm gonna lose in a few places, but I'm going to destroy
I'm
it.
just gonna make it up over here. That's my goal here. I probably should put this card face down for now until
So
everyone's
Aaron
picked.
picks.
It's alright. I'm sorry.
You should.
And if my card has the watermark, I can like ignore that and do all my stuff somewhere else, right?
If you have the watermark, it means you have to affect the region only.
Yeah. But it's like deploying stuff or doing stuff here.
It's worth mentioning, I forgot to tell you this rule. If for some reason you don't want to take an action on your card, you can just recover 1 unit, take 1 unit back, or gain 1 devotion. So you can just be like, my card doesn't, like if Aaron would have got totally punked
Screwed over there.
over there, he could have just been like, okay, it's fine, I'll just gain a devotion or recover a unit. It doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen. When you have a game with this many moving parts and like it's so much going on dynamically.
Well, I'm eating, so I'm only half listening.
No.
Alright, I got a card pick finally.
Finally. guys.
Finally.
Alright, let's do this.
Fervor. 3 fervors.
The urban
Alright, so I'll
fervor.
go first.
Yep.
Got that. I'm just gonna recover 3 dudes.
It's almost,
Just
that's almost
Travis
4 dudes.
He was really pressuring me about.
Oh, these guys live here now. Who's next?
This is still the first age.
Wesley?
Yeah.
Is it Wesley Aaron's turn?
Yeah.
It's gonna get real hot real soon.
I know.
When we go to conventions, people are like, it's the 3 of you guys. Hey, the three of you guys.
I know all your names.
Tom, Wes, and Aaron.
I know you the least. Because I met him before. We hung out a couple times. It was funny because I remember him being like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing. We're thinking about starting this channel. And I was just thinking, like, you seem like kind of an awkward, quiet dude. I guess lots of people are trying that. It's like, you know, seeing a guy, it's like, oh, you don't have limbs, but you're talking about becoming a power lifter. That's cool. Yeah, my neck's really
Alright, I'm going
average
to...
strength.
Did you hear that, Aaron? He says your personality doesn't have limbs.
No, he's really funny. He's funny in a very subtle way. And then, of course, unfortunately, I've spent the most time with you, and no time.
I don't
with
want to
us.
smite.
Yeah, but you've only gone to my house.
Yes, but when I invite him to go do playtesting, and then you know Mike Mihalchuk. Do you know him?
Nope.
You've met him.
Okay. Yes.
So Mike just gets this look on his face after about 30 minutes of us interacting, where Mike's just like, "We're trying to playtest, and I'm trying to pay attention, and they have been."
I smited his...
You smote?
Smote.
God damn it, Travis.
You've got Tom, who's wearing a full can of Axe Body Spray,
Yeah.
and Travis, who's the embodiment of a full can of Axe Body
Yes.
Spray.
No, Tom who ate a full.
You're saying that Tom ate you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I don't have to appease if I do this bottom one.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Man.
Okay. So,
Oh, I love how everyone's just giving up.
gain another devotion.
Get a little bro back.
Recover a warrior.
Okay.
Playing with us? Yeah.
No.
This track is devotion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So see, like right here, it says smite warriors equal to your level devotion. So if I were to be up here, I could just wipe his bros out,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not. And I really, so I'm going to.
Well, your level of devotion is 4.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's the
There's
level. It's 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
That's,
gotcha. Okay.
that's the exact mistake I made last game.
He was like, oh, I can deploy 4
That,
people.
like, because I was like,
Yeah.
that seems a little powerful.
I'm going to. I'm just going to deploy a shaman into this conflict.
Alright. I'm just gonna deploy another warrior over here. Don't worry about it.
It's pretty gross. You're playing well. It's crazy because the level of heat stroke I'm going through right now.
You know, we can turn the air on if you want to have a credit.
Well, I don't want all these things to fall off the wall. So.
We've got a staple gun over there.
Plus, we won't be able to hear you ripping apples periodically.
I won't be able to rip an apple
Look,
anymore.
dude,
I'm just
I'm gonna-
hands are gonna be so
I'm gonna
sweaty.
bite this.
What? Get out of here! What is that?
Like 1 glyph in any region.
That's a
That is
hateful
garbage.
thing.
That is pure garbage. You're not even winning.
I don't care.
Get out of here.
Look at the title of the card, though. Vingiance. You know what that
Ooh.
means, right?
Yeah, there was a movie about that. All right. Well,
I was listening to a influencer on the way here that I really respect for strategy
You were
stuff.
listening to our channel on the way here?
And the person was calling Gen Con Gen Con because they had never been. They're like, I'm really looking forward to Gen Con this year. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like if you had people that made an entire video and just kept calling the game Papillon.
Yeah, that's fine. That happens. Papillon. There is someone called a papillion. So
They
Papillon's also a dog breed,
yeah.
so
Well, with butterfly because their ears.
yeah. Which I should have known since I work at an
Yeah.
animal hospital.
I'm
Since
gonna
you're
smite
part-
shamans
since-
equal to my level of
since-
devotion. So I'm gonna smite.
You're part Pomeranian.
Since that's my spirit animal.
Why
He goes
are
here.
you doing that?
Oh yeah, he goes there. Because
wanna call
you're
you-
gonna get an extra point.
I know, but now I'm not going to get most shamans, and I'm very sad.
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
wait. Then Aaron. Oh yeah, screw that.
No,
Screw
you
that.
could either
then
choose.
Wes would
I
get
could.
it.
You could give it to me.
It's, well,
Oh
no,
yeah, I could give it to you. It would be. Oh yeah, in the tie there, who would win?
It's
No,
so
I
true.
have my guy
Travis
here.
could pick.
I'm
Travis
going to
would pick.
tiebreaker. So,
So you could take me out of contention and force me to pick between the two of them.
or you just take
Between
one of
Wes
them.
and Aaron or Aaron and Wes. He's not sure which one.
Take this out.
Fine.
Yes, thank you. My heart is full of
Aaron's in the head. Aaron's
Aaron.
Aaron's ahead right now.
So
Aaron's got-
Travis is winning.
Yes. Yes.
So
I
he's
guess
gonna
if you killed Travis's guy, Travis would still win.
He would get one less point though, because it's every shaman's a point.
And you're not
That's what
going
I
to
was
do that?
thinking.
Why are you
And
taking?
he's gonna gain
What
2
was the point of
devotion.
killing Aaron there?
Well, Aaron's
So
significantly further ahead.
Aaron.
would get nothing there.
Well, I obviously.
He's also going to get his guy back if I don't kill him.
Essentially, what he gets to do is play Kingmaker and decide between me and you who gets to decide. I'm going to decide.
between me and you,
Yes.
which one gives him things.
Yes. So what he could have done was he could smite my guy, which forces me to say Aaron's already winning, which I'll give you the thing. So instead, he's letting me choose
Keep it.
myself. So, and because of that, I'm now not going to send your guy to hell. So
Which is a smart thing to do when we have a designer in the studio.
yeah. So I'm going to. I was the
Well, the
developer.
smart thing to do when we have a designer in the studio is turn off the air.
All right. So I'm going to gain 1, 2, and I'm going to move over here just in case.
Don't do that.
Bye.
Alright, and that's it.
Yeah. No glyphs. No
No
glyphs.
glyphs.
All right. So who has the most strength? I have 5.
I've got 2.
And
All right, I will win. So I get 5 points plus 1 point for each.
Aaron's got a rock.
So I get
so
2
you
more.
would hit there, so you
Mhm.
flop up.
See, idiot.
Yep. All
If
right.
you'd have taken it away, you'd have.
I'm not here to help you. We're not all here to
So
help you.
I'm going to go 1, 2, gain 2 devotion,
Yep.
and then most warriors is Tom. So Tom gets to
Yeah.
either smite a dude in any
Or
region
awaken.
or awaken a dude in any region.
Oh,
Smite a dude over there.
All right. Yeah, I think I might.
That's
guys.
not a good idea.
Smite a victory point over in any region.
So I have to awaken 2 regions, so I don't know if I really care to do that. So I'm just going to smite.
Well, you could leave him
Aaron's
out there
guy
for the next
out of-
round.
Yeah, you can awaken and have a guy in one of these other areas that's
right,
already been
right, right.
resolved, and that way you.
Well, then when I go to put 3, does that guy count? Or
Nope.
So I could put 4 down.
That's what, and that's something your guy's really good at too. Is like positioning for the next stage.
He's about to get 11 points.
Yeah.
I don't. But
I'm not gonna get 11
ultimately,
points.
what
I'm
does that
probably gonna
mean?
get like
What is that
14.
one?
Yeah, they're gonna go down.
Is,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
one victory point for him worth you setting yourself up to win an entire region?
You're right.
Awaken. Yeah.
Awaken, yeah, from here. Oh, I could take a shaman. I never get shamans very much.
You don't have any way to get them back other than
Other this, yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, I'll put it here.
cool. Because you don't know if that's going to be the blessed region next round. Well, you are in horrible last place, so yes, you get to decide.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
man.
Okay, so we take back everything that's there that belongs to us. And then we obviously know what the last region is.
Do we?
Yes.
Oh, surprise.
Coma, command.
For
Alright.
call, you have to move your god, right?
Yes, you have to move your god. But remember, you can position again. Bloop. So you only got 2 cards now. This is not cool. Can't do that.
This is the best part of every live stream where people are like quietly looking at their cards.
Yes. Just to deciding, how to
Can't
crush
also
you guys.
do that. Neither of these things are cool. Okay, time to be hateful.
I think as a publisher, you have the right to like grab a Sharpie and just like, this god now has this power.
That would be helpful. So I'm just punting in this fight the most that I could possibly punt. Alright, so I'm just going to hurt. What's your name again? Franklin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hurt Franklin's.
You into the act, Job.
My business, my partner, who is French, called me Travis for the first 2 years we were working together. So, and I was finally just like, dude, please.
Okay, yeah. Everybody flip.
Legacy.
All right, so I have to go first. I'm gonna go ahead and gain a devotion. I'm now level 2 devotion. I will recover this, and then I will kill him to gain another devotion and position myself here for next stage. That's it.
Alright. I am going to do this thing. I haven't done this yet, so I'm going to make sure we're doing this right.
Okay.
So choose another player to exile one of their units in a region where your god has presence.
Okay.
So I'm going to kill off one of Travis's dudes.
Okay. So I don't know. So exile means go here.
Yeah. And then I may appease, which is where I kill off dudes to get devotion.
You would have to sacrifice 2 dudes, and then you get to do this ability as well.
Move your gun.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do that. So I'll move my god here
Mm-hmm.
and gain a devotion.
Alright. Well. join.
I like how his god is just staring at the components. Like, what's going on?
I'm going to deploy 1 unit,
Clank.
and then I may appease. So I'll move over here
Mm-hmm.
and gain a devotion.
You got it. Thomas. I love your English muffins. I used to live in the building, and when I lived in New York City, I lived in the building that Thomas's English muffins
Oh,
were
wow,
made
that's
in.
so cool.
No, it was terrible.
That's hilarious.
Because we were on the ground floor street side, there was a plaque that said Muffin House, so all I heard every day was, oh my god, it's the Muffin House!
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin House!
What does that thing do that you just did?
I have the most warriors.
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I have this.
So he won't get to place anything, and you know what, I like the way you think.
I still don't know what that
You have
does.
the most shamans.
I have the most shamans.
So for this,
Yeah.
So,
he's not taking away. your
so
victory
Tom,
points.
Oh,
if
so
Tom
he
had-
actually does have the most warriors.
yes, but he doesn't get to place one. He's just taking that away from you, off camera, and then I'm taking this away from Aaron.
Yeah.
Ideally, if we had a warrior or shaman there, then we could just take our one guy and get our thing. But this is just a spite move.
Yeah.
So I will build here.
Ooh.
There you go. Welcome to the game.
Victory point for me, please.
Just 2 points.
And I can move a unit. I'm not going to
Yeah, 'cause you don't have anything
because I want
that's
my
worth. Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Maybe you don't have
Well.
a point there.
You and I pronounce the word may very differently. You say can.
I think I'll just
Sorry.
awaken.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've considered your offer. I don't think we want to have you in the studio. That's okay.
Awaken a unit. I'll awaken them here.
Look at you.
Thanks.
Since
No, you have to awaken your own units.
that's what I meant to grab.
I like the last way better.
All right. And Tom.
So instead of doing what, because mine is one of my warriors in this conflict, which I don't have.
You have the most.
Do have the most. Said what's the thing I could do? I could just recover.
Well,
a guy
right now
and
you might as
gain-
well just do that because you could recover 1. This is going to let you do that or gain a devotion. So your pass act, yeah, this is both of the pass action
Oh, okay.
options in one thing.
I thought. Okay, I gotcha.
So you
So,
just go. I'll take my
Get
one.
my
back.
warrior back and
Gain a devotion.
gain a devotion.
Yeah.
And appease would be to move
Kill 2
him.
guys.
Kill 2 guys.
Move.
To kill
Move
2
to
guys.
gain another devotion.
Yes, you
Yes,
get
sir.
another devotion.
It's not, I mean, I'm not. It's not worth it. Travis.
I've taken all my actions. So anyone who has a glyph, you're the Tom. You could.
Oh yeah, I am the Tom.
You're the Tom.
Tom.
No, I'm
you
not.
are
I'm good.
the Tom.
I'm just gonna leave these glyphs all over
Right.
the place.
Aaron, you handily win with 6.
Aaron,
Versus
no,
Wesley,
Wes.
you handily win with 6.
Which is
So
11
you
points.
get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yes.
Hmm.
Most shamans goes to me.
Yep.
Most warriors goes to Tom.
Yeah.
High five. I'll give you a high five on that. That was hateful.
Yeah.
All right, take this, and we
Mhm.
take this back, and we take all of our guys. And congratulations, you have played
1 round.
1/3 of this game. So
Next
all the
2
guys
thirds
that are
are
out.
even hotter.
No, it'll go quicker now. It'll go quicker. So what now we do is we award points for the codex and calendar. So we'll start with the player who has the most points. Blue, you get 2, 1, 2. Then we go to the person who has the next. Yellow was the person who had the most, but he has nothing there, so it doesn't matter. Green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to 21, and then congratulations, you scored some points.
Red's on the
We
board.
take back all of our guys. Okay.
What's it
And
like
then-
being on the Codex?
And
It's really cool.
And pyramid points, right?
Yes, and we do pyramid points. So now we do the person who has the most. Wesley gets 1.
I have 1.
Aaron gets 2,
1, 2.
and you get 1.
No, I have 1, 2,
Oh.
1, 2. Yes, building pyramids is very important.
One.
All right, so now we flip a new wrathful tile. So the new option is to recover 3 units.
That's good.
We shuffle up the conflict tiles. We rotate the dial. We pull off the blessed marker, and we shuffle our cards. And we're gonna pick a new age 2 ability, a new age ability.
Do we get both?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are awesome. So the top one is whenever you appease, you get 2 of the potential 3 options.
Cool.
So now when you appease, you get to move your god, gain a devotion, recover 3 units, and do the bottom thing on your card. This one is very important. Your god provides strength equal to your level of devotions. Wherever your god is, if your god is neighboring the conflict, he is adding strength to that fight equal to your level of devotion, which is gross.
Yep.
And then repeat your codex and calendar. So when you go here, you get to do the thing twice. Banane.
That's what he had last time.
We start with the player who has the most points. Picks
The other
theirs.
thing, Travis was like, "This is really big. This is a big deal."
Well, yes, but you got to focus on your devotion. Like that'd be
Yeah.
a pretty crappy thing for Aaron, I think.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm
Super
pretty
high.
close.
2, 4. I think I had more things for killing people, and I just wasn't.
Well, you have lots of ways to get guys back.
Yeah, so I don't need.
So appeasing for you is not that hard, and especially when you're like, cool, I get to do both of these things, so now I get to get 3 guys back every time I appease. That's pretty good. Net 1 is pretty good, at worst, but do what you want.
Are these decks of cards
Repeat.
identical?
No.
Okay.
So-
the terms on top
Yeah,
identical?
yeah. So like,
It's in flavor.
yeah. So all the legacies and all the vengeances have a call effect on them. All of the legacies have a build effect on them as their second option. All the, I think like the tasks are things that are non-combat related.
Okay.
They're all similar, but different.
Yeah, so then I'm up next. And I'm going to actually switch my tokens so that I have the correct. We're going to use our little tokens. Aaron, why don't you switch yours too? Sorry, I love you. All
Guess it
right,
makes
I'll repeat
sense.
my codex and calendar abilities. What are you doing,
Me
homie?
too.
I'm God provides strength.
Just,
Trying to get that devotion, dog.
that's a good power.
And now I'm gonna start now, right? Because
Correct.
I have the most points.
You're going to start deploying guys. So you start
Because
with
I
your,
have the most points.
correct. So you're going to start with your champ. Oh, don't forget your thing. So if anyone who has, when you deploy, I think all of us.
No, I didn't.
So you're the only one. You'll get to place 2 glyphs out.
And they have to be the same spot?
You'll when it's no, they can be. if
Well, it
you
says
want.
in any region equal to the current age. It's at any region. I guess.
Yeah, it's
multiple.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put this dude over here again because that was fun.
Okay.
Well, you won't be able to put warriors there.
Well, he had 6 there last time, so.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
He can move people.
I know.
That's a solid.
Aaron forgot.
Okay, now you get to deploy the rest of your
Yeah.
units.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Aaron's not in first place, so he's feeling a little self-conscious right now.
Let's put.
Which one is Aaron?
Aaron.
Aaron.
The one cosplaying as the brawny guy.
Sweet. Alright. Then I will.
I can see how like you may want to put if Cobra activates first, you could then just start deploying warriors into there for next round.
Mhm.
But then if we were playing with the monkey god, you could be like, hey, all those warriors you put there,
Yeah.
yeah, it's shamans now.
Yeah. The monkey also has a power where he makes the altar just be score 4 devotion. So he just takes the power of it and just says no thanks. That was the most challenging and fun part, is trying to make all these guys feel different. Like you and I are pretty much analogs, but I like even the difference just in these 2 things here is pretty substantial. Like I have no way to add glyphs.
It's a good story.
Yeah, it is.
It's still hot.
Yeah, it's. I'm really glad I wore joggers today.
Your pants are not visible in the video.
Good, because I'm setting them on fire afterward. Whose turn is it?
I was just putting all the dudes out.
That's very sweet of you. All right, so I am not going to. Oh, dude, why did you do that?
Because
I don't like.
he already had 3 there, so I had to bump it up.
Bump up the jam. No, that isn't that thing. Yes.
Sure you don't want to put warriors there?
I would love to have my mini shamans back that are now dead. Hey. Now, remember to keep 2 warriors back, because when you move your god, you're going to get to fart 2 rows into it.
Fart
The material plane.
Farting 2 bros into this place.
Into the material plane.
So, what have I got? Just This spot and this spot.
Which one you would like to
Make blessed.
nerfle derfle?
Probably the one where Aaron has all the.
Yeah. Get out of me. You suck. And then 3 nerds there. Put some nerds. I deploy warriors.
What are the 3 people watching saying?
Hi.
Who's 4?
It's just Roy being like, I wish I was as cool as Neverboard Gaming.
Yeah.
All I do now is work for Dice Tower.
Roy Kennedy?
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Kennedy? No, I like Roy. He's really
He's
nice.
our bro.
My girlfriend works for Dice Tower, so I see them often.
No, Roy's tight. We got our sticker. He has stickers on my door.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like, your parents don't care if you put stickers on the door?
Oh, you're the worst. Think that's it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I gotta deploy my glyphs to
Glyphs.
Snapple. So glyph there. Where do I not have glyphs?
Well, you won't get to use that.
I won't get to
because
use that.
there's no
Yeah, I
action
won't
here.
get to use that.
You don't have one here.
Oh, I don't even have any people here.
Yeah.
You can't. Oh,
Shut up, Aaron.
you can't. Just don't put them there. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Okay, now we
And,
do the
Wait,
call.
I need to, call.
Yep, so we start with
You
the
start with.
Start with the leader.
What are the?
You hear your call ability.
move your god and use its ability
Oh, that thing.
in any order.
So, I'll bring this guy over. No, I don't want to do that one anymore.
It's getting cold in here, guys.
I'll put him here.
Wes, is that just your computer or is that over there?
I don't know.
Computer.
And then move people into a thing.
Yeah.
Equal to the age, right?
So 2.
Yeah, 2, not
Oh.
3.
Dang, son. Get out of me.
Come to me.
All right.
Wish I had shoes like this.
Big blocky shoes.
No, there's like dragon faces on his feet. He himself has no face. He's throwing a head, has faces on his shoes, and then there's another head just chilling, waiting to be thrown.
I'll move here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll smite 1 unit.
Wesley's your enemy.
Wesley, yeah, I need that shut.
He keeps
He's
trying to make
dumb.
me think his name is
Are you kidding me, Aaron?
I want to get rid of this guy.
What? What? Are you kidding me?
Get this guy out of here. Get him out of here.
Well, and you can recover equal to the age.
Actually, you know what? Get rid of that
You're
guy.
the worst person I've ever met in my life.
Recover equal to the age.
I know, and then I'll recover 2.
Recover equal to the age, Wesley Aaron. It's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm me.
Does anybody else want some ice just to like put in your pockets?
No thanks. That
We can
sounds-
turn the air on.
that's super
It'll
weird.
just be
You've said that before.
crappy.
That's me.
Alright, that's it.
No, Tom.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
don't worry about
You don't go in turn order, you go in point order.
Point
right.
order. Yeah.
That's just this part though, right? When we're playing actions, it's
No, in
Are you
actions.
moving
it's-
over there first,
yeah.
then?
Yeah, you gotta move there.
Oh, I have to move.
Wait on me.
why are there so many warriors there?
He loves it.
Same thing you did.
Okay, so we start. Flip over that top conflict tile.
Beacon.
Bacon.
Draw 3.
1, 2,
Oh my god! What can I do?
And Tom starts us off.
I need my paper back. This isn't cool. these things feel fun. My heart is sad right now. It's like really sad.
Everybody ready? Set. Flip 'em.
I also.
Vengeance.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Alright, so, Tom, you are up.
Oh, Snapple. Snippity snap, Snapple! I'm going to gain 1 devotion. Recover 1. Oh,
You want to
so
take
there.
that
Mm.
maybe?
Damn it.
You really picked kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that wasn't a warrior.
Idiot.
You want to
Oh.
say you've changed your card, it's fine. I'm not
Don't
gonna
worry
be mad
about
at
it.
you.
Don't worry about it.
I
definitely
can't
didn't
read.
see it. I can't read.
You never learned how to read.
Alright, now I'm gonna gain 1 devotion. I'm gonna build in this conflict.
You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. And I'm going to awaken 1 unit to this conflict.
All right, let's gain your victory point. You
Heck
should,
yeah.
That's.
That should be my most important thing.
I know. It's like 17% of your total victory points.
Yeah.
All right. It goes to me. I am going to gain 1 devotion. Get back a guy. I will then appease to gain these 2 guys.
Can you get back the guy that you just used?
He's
That's
in
what-
limbo.
So that's why he's up here.
He's chilling on the Wrathful God's lips. Is that your nickname?
The wrathful guy.
No, lips. Lips with the Z.
Alright, I'm just gonna call
You've seen my Tinder profile, haven't you? Sorry,
this
I mean,
dude
I've swiped it.
over here, and then bring these dudes over here.
Dang.
Wow. All right. I will build. Yeah, 2. So I get 2 points. Tom gets 1.
Just 3 points.
Yep. That's why I did it.
Just got 10% of your points. Aaron gave you 10%.
Thanks,
of your
bro.
points.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the game. All right, it's your turn, my love.
Alright, well, I can't really do either of these fully,
So what you can do is you can just say, I'll take a pass action
which is
to gain a devotion or to recover 1 unit.
I will gain a devotion.
You could also take this action just to move your god if you
Just
want.
to move in?
Yeah,
Mm.
but you would not get to deploy anything. It gets tough.
I would
man.
gain a devotion for that, though.
No, you would take that action.
Gain 1 devotion, and then maybe. Oh, that's call.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if that's worth it right now.
She's gonna gain a devotion.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes to me. Listen, I feel you. That's oh wow, there are 1,000 people in this fight. I will call. Hello.
Alright, so you've got 7 there, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there.
Oh, you got his strength.
Yeah. And if we tie, Aaron picks who
I
wins.
pick.
That is correct.
Feel free to take your time because it's not boiling in here.
Which means that I will lose.
I mean, I prefer to look at it as though I would win.
I mean,
But I'm
no
a-
matter what, you
I'm a
still get
glass
5
half
points.
full kind of guy.
You either get
Alright,
5 or 10
I am
points.
going to do this. Oh, no, I need 2 guys to do that.
Yeah.
And I have to from the supply, right? I can't kill them from
No,
the
no,
boat.
no, no. You can appease. You can appease from the region.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, you could have done that, Tom. Shoot, I'm sorry.
And it's
But
any region that my god
when
is
you
in, right?
appease, you can appease from a region where your god is. So like, you could have nuked this dude.
Oh. To do that?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I will do that.
So why don't you say,
Yeah.
yeah,
Should I do that?
just say you did that, you gain a devotion. Yeah,
Gain a
and you would have
devotion.
gotten this guy back.
But
You
you guys
would've-
have guys
You would have nuked 2 guys.
in here now, right?
It's where his god is. So he'd have to kill 2. Yes, you'd have to kill 2 guys to do that. I'm sorry. You'd kill 2 of your dudes somewhere else.
Just
You're,
take
you're
So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna kill this dude And then let's say this dude up there. Sorry, to exile one of your warriors,
They want that guy anyway.
and I may appease.
Is this guy? Which fight is he in?
Who's it here? That's the guy I brought.
You remember he tried to put this here, and you're like, no. Tom just likes to spread his things out to
Yeah, so
create.
nobody knows how much
deception,
strength he
yeah.
actually has.
And then remind me, appease is kill 2 more dudes.
No, you just
Appease is what I did there. Okay.
Yeah, so now you can do
Yeah.
one of these things.
So I'm gonna move my god to here
Gain 1 devotion.
and gain a devotion.
You did it.
And then you can recover 3 units.
I can't do both.
No.
Yeah.
I can do devotion
What?
or
If you pick the top option
Okay.
in age 2, you can.
no.
use
My
2.
god adds strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So we now calculate.
Wait, I haven't done my second.
Oh,
one.
that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't have to. Fine.
He's gonna.
I can deploy 1 unit and
Ooh.
totally catch up, right?
Well, you can deploy for the future.
But you could call into somewhere else. You could get dudes over here to get more warriors.
Yeah, he just needs to sack more guys so that he can abuse his call.
Yeah. Because my call right now, I can smite 1 guy and then recover 2. But it's only 1. Ah. I think I will call.
Will call.
Will call. Just move over
Will call?
here. And then smite 1 unit. But if I knock one of yours off, then I'd make you guys tied, and it doesn't even matter.
And
I-
you would
I
have
could
to
just
you would
choose.
pick.
Like
Yeah.
right now, I'm picking
You're picking either way.
either way, or I could do one of these guys.
That's completely fair.
One.
Aaron.
Pretty sure this guy was here.
No, he was
Wasn't
there.
he? No.
Yeah.
He put 1 there.
I had 1 in each, and I
Oh,
killed
got
that
it,
dude
got it.
there.
You gotta watch Travis. He's sneaky.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I'll king make you with gambling games.
Okay.
All right. So glyph. Would you like to use your glyph for no effect?
No.
Okay. Congratulations.
Right. So Aaron, you pick who wins.
No, he wins.
No, I have my boss there, which adds a point. so you pick
So
who wins.
if I would have knocked him out, then you would have.
Then I would. I was like, just don't talk to him. Just don't tell him. Yeah, you're right.
Interesting.
Well, Travis can win. So you get your 5 points first, Wes.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yellow.
That's-
He's yellow. And then you land on top of him, get an extra point.
Thanks, dude.
How'd you guys get all the way over here?
We just started walking.
And then everybody takes their dudes back.
Well, no, we do most
yeah.
shamans, most
Tom.
warriors.
Yeah.
I got most shamans.
Yep.
He's got most warriors.
Secret tunnels.
Is that from Stranger Things?
Build
No,
2
that's
pyramids.
from Nacho
Oh, you
Libre.
did that. Nice.
So
I can awaken it. I can smite a unit.
All right, so-
Yeah.
I get
3.
1, 2, 3. Blue gets 1.
He
I already
did it
gave it.
himself.
Yeah. Because I was
Now,
so
hold on,
excited.
I'm building again.
What?
Because you're doubling up on the thing.
Oh
and
man,
then, yeah,
that's
that is so.
super powerful.
But oh yeah, and you got his presence there. Son of a black.
Yeah, so I get 1, 2.
Oh, I moved the wrong guy. This is where you are.
Oh.
So you can do it down here.
So gain a DP equal to your strength or 5
that
plus
one.
warriors.
It's fine. I get 1 more point
Mm-hmm.
and give you a point. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put this dude over to build a glyph. I'm gonna put that glyph over.
I think it's cool that you
That's
guys
where your
invited
god
Make-A-Wish
is.
Kid to come and do it.
Has to be where your god is.
Yeah.
So it has to be in one of those
Ah.
They said there would be some guy with glasses trying to be John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah.
I look like
Roadkill. Yeah, we know.
no, it's nothing like him. Like this skin under his armpit is like more glorious than me.
Alright,
What are we doing?
We get these guys back.
Everything's coming home. Thank you. Yay!
regions.
Good job, Dan.
Yay! Next place. Hakakaba.
Hagabaga.
This one.
Okay.
Ugh.
No one cares about that.
No one
No, it's worth 8. It's
Eight
worth 8
right now.
points
It's
now.
almost 9 points.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we're gonna draw some cards,
Why are you
do
a
some
person?
stuff. You sound just like my dad.
I probably think I'm old enough to be your dad. So I am doing terrible there. Oh, I have most warriors. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, Travi. Got a lot of dead people.
That's what you said last
John
time.
Wesley Harding.
Last time you were giving me a hard time about my dead people, and then I only had like one there at the end of the round.
So,
Can I mulligan this hand?
no. You can take pass actions, though, which are terrible.
Hey, I've done it.
Twice.
What? That's what he said.
I think, like, the ratio of pass actions in a normal game is, like
1. Yeah.
2%. So, it's cool, though, to see things not normally happen. Like, wow, you set yourself on fire twice in 1 hour? How did that happen? Once was with the stove, the next time was with a magnifying glass.
He's got you nailed.
I know. This is definitely going to be the first and last time you ever come here.
Oh, sweetheart.
I like how not hot it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we could turn on the
No,
air.
no. You said at the beginning we can't.
Well, I'm going to go get
You ready?
more water.
Yep.
Alright,
I've got forever.
so
Amazing.
I
We'll all
go
get different
first.
stuff.
I'm going to move one of my shamans in any region.
Actually, I'm going to go get water if you're... Because I'm not coming around till 4th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move one shaman in any area to the calendar and use its effect. And whenever I use the calendar, I get to do things twice.
Oh god.
So good. Mine doesn't have that.
So now that Tom's gone.
Bloop. Bloop.
So 6 points.
No, I'm
8
getting
points.
8 points, but let's do it the right way. So I get 4.
Mhm.
We'll do this one. Tom. Wow, he's just
And I get 1.
exponential over here. And then
I get 2.
yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, what action would you like to take?
I am going to build in this conflict.
Nice.
So it's this one.
Level 2.
So I get
2.
2, and then Aaron.
Gets 1, which gives me
It's-
2. Thanks, bud.
No problem.
The buddy
I'm going to move one of my units in this
Oh, wait.
conflict to
No, I should-
another region.
Wait, go back. Good. Take back my 1. Wait. And then
You-
take back his 2.
1, 2.
Yep.
Here.
So I should move 1.
1.
Oh, because you have more points?
Yes.
2.
Yes.
So you actually get an extra point.
Oh, it doesn't move down the pyramid.
No,
Okay.
it's whoever had. Everybody scores their points for it, but it's whoever's.
Whoever's the
leading.
most points.
And I can move one of my units from this conflict to another region. Let's do that. That sounds like fun.
Wow.
Oh, that was a smart
Jeez.
choice.
I'll have those now.
I was about to smite it.
You're such a bag of trash. What's
I
going
wouldn't, I
on?
wouldn't want
Alright,
the AC
alright.
to be on.
Yeah.
With the audio.
It was actually cooler
In the garage.
in the garage. Want to just do it? Just ruin the audio for the second half? Alright, we're doing it. 85! It says it's 85 in here.
Should have just played outside. It's probably like 75 out.
No.
It was definitely. It was like 82.
Where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from Vero Beach.
Why are you still wearing that second shirt?
Because I look cool. You can't even see me.
He color coordinated with our logo. Isn't that cute?
It is cute.
No, I know,
Everything
because
says-
every time we wear our colossal shirts, Aaron wears that shirt on top of it.
Yeah.
He actually, like, cut the back out of the colossal shirt.
Yeah. So I can't not wear this.
Yeah, it's sewn together.
You can't see it, but from his ribcage down, it's all cut string tassels.
Each player must smite one of their units in this conflict.
Oh,
Oh, darn it.
that includes you.
Yeah, I do. Whoa.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
What's going on here, man?
What is it?
What are you trying to do?
That was it.
Yeah, that felt really awful.
Oh. Damn it, that was a shaman too. Son of a bitch. Okay.
So,
So I'm gonna gain 1 devotion.
Okay, I'm gonna just point out that once again you don't have warriors.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I won't get. There's no way for me to get warriors over there, even with other parts of this card, and I need to move my god.
Deploy 1 warrior to this conflict.
But that won't be
Then you will
there.
have.
I won't be able to recover. He would have to die, right?
I understand. So why are you so intent on him dying?
I need to move my god in order to do this.
Oh, got it.
Well, I guess.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm gaining 1 devotion to have level 2.
Boom.
I can't recover a warrior, but I can appease. Has anybody else done that yet? No. So
No.
I only need to sacrifice 1. So now there's a warrior in there.
But he's
Yeah,
not
he's not
here.
there.
It's you.
He's there.
Limbo.
Okay. But so now I can move my god to here, and then we'll gain another devotion.
Well, yes, you wanted to do that, so you can't recover.
Yeah, but I need to move him.
You
I need to
cover
move
3
him.
units though. Oh no, you don't have to double them. Sorry.
It's not a bad play.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. You're welcome. There's no ability to affect this fight. Alright, I'm just gonna gain devotion equal to my shamans on the calendar.
Solid. I'm going to choose a player to exile 1 of their units in a region where your god has presence. Aaron, and kill 1 of your warriors
No,
over here.
You tell me to.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't.
alright, Aaron.
Exactly.
Do a thing.
And maybe do warriors because that's what we wanted.
No. I gotta do what he wants.
Is it a region of your choice?
Where his god is.
Choose a player to exile 1 of yours in a region where your god has presence.
That would have been awesome if you were in the Hilltop prison. You would get no.
Just do everything there. I'm losing it both right this second. There's more fighting over shamans than here.
No, exile. Goes back up.
Is exile?
Alright, and then I will appease. Trading 2 warriors for 3 shamans does not feel.
I mean, you're
Super
gaining
good.
a you.
Yeah, you're net 1.
Yeah, one.
But then-
Or I could move my god and gain a devotion.
Yeah.
You need your devotion up.
I mean, I have stuff that my god's strength is my level of devotion. so
That's
getting
very,
to level
very
2,
important.
So move.
I wouldn't be there yet, but I'd be close. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move my god to here, and then I can. No, I can't do that. All right, I'm good.
All right. I will deploy 1 unit.
Oh,
You may
what a
appease.
dude.
Yeah. May appease.
Oh, he's gonna get both now.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Unless Tom can.
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna smite 1 of my shamans. Also get the warrior. I mean, unless he's gonna fight over here. I mean, whatever.
Kill 1 unit of each type in this region.
And then
There's some
since I appeased-
gross. Some of these guys, the stretch goalie guys, get pretty gross.
Over here. And
That's cute.
Oh, look at you go,
where
Aaron.
did I go?
They're like, what do you guys think about Poop? He's like pretty cool for a god. Like he's pretty cool. Like he's coming out of the skull. It's got a bunch of baby
Yeah.
skeletons. It's pretty cool. It's kind of weird.
I'm gonna smite shamans equal to my level of devotion. So I'm gonna
I
smite
think
that
I've
guy.
done 2 here.
Yeah, you can smite. You can break it up. No,
Oh,
no, no.
really?
Yeah, you can.
I can break it up?
Yeah.
Ooh, Snapple, yes. Okay.
Yes. So here.
That one's still just,
That's
that's
me.
warrior.
Oh, you want shamans?
Shamans.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm smiting both of those.
Smite.
So they
That
must go
means
there.
they go to the death place.
Bye!
Go to the death place.
It's alright, I'll still win over here.
All right,
So I'll just
that's
move
it.
over here.
All right. Winner of the conflict
Whoa,
is.
whoa, whoa.
You want to sacrifice your thing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Now I win warriors too.
What a douche. Sorry. That wasn't a very nice thing. to say.
Okay, how about you calm down, bro? How about you
That was
calm
awesome. I
down?
think you played really well there. I'm surprised.
Thanks, Dad.
I've never seen a person with a jet ski head injury pull off such a complex series of events.
Yeah. Well, next time I'm driving.
Yes. All right. So, winner
Wait,
of the
did you
battle.
tell him it was a jet ski injury?
8.
Or was
Hey.
it paddle boat?
That's this. Most shaman. There is none.
Nothing.
Most warriors.
Ooh. Alright, so I could build a glyph.
So be mindful that you're going to build 3 glyphs at the beginning of the next stage. So
Yeah,
don't
you don't
Don't go 2-1. Smite 1 unit in any region.
awaken
Yeah.
1 unit.
I could awaken one of you. Just give me another shaman. Give me another shaman. The only problem is I need dead. Oh, I'm gonna have a dead warrior up there. So. I think I am gonna smite. I'm gonna smite west over here. Or that's not west. That's smite's to
They're
the right.
people.
Just because
You're gonna smite people.
He's trying to come at me with warriors over here a little bit, and I don't think that's
All
going
right.
to happen.
Everything comes out of the region. All two things.
Both of them.
All two. All right, here we go. Next. It's this place.
It's chicken pizza.
Yeah.
I like this place.
It's a good joke.
Hey.
Whoa. What to do?
If ever there was a time to do this, I can't do this. Alrighty.
You watch Aaron's hand go on that street.
Oh yeah. You can pick.
Have an advantage.
Yeah. I mean, you know which ones I've already used, and
And
like
I
all the
totally
ones-
am keeping track of what all your abilities
Yeah,
are.
exactly.
I mean,
I don't even remember.
Listen, like that is the thing, there's a lot of information to parse. It's one of those things where, like, as a publisher, I look, every time I'm like, okay, we should make this more simple, I go, wait, Gloomhaven's the #1 game. So, like, Gloomhaven's the #1 game, and there's like 140 possible combinations or something crazy in your starting hand. It's probably more than that, and 94 scenarios. So, we try to do some things like the naming convention, so that there's people that play the game more than once can kind of lean into that. But ultimately, you can stop and scan. You can make an informed decision. The only thing that is random in this is how the regions come out
Mm-hmm.
and what these tiles are, and then obviously what your opponents are choosing. But everything in the game is very tactical. So
There's more of these, right? Like
oh,
these
there's
change
tons,
candy? Okay.
tons. This game has like a surprisingly low amount of actual vectors. Like there's not. It seems like there's a lot going on, but pretty much you're placing guys, returning guys your supply, sending guys here, returning guys from here,
Mm-hmm.
moving up on these tracks, moving your gods. Like that's pretty much it. Oh, and then the pyramids and the pillars. And to have 12 gods each, I think there's 122. Every single card is the only thing that's repeated is like the cards that say call.
Mm-hmm.
Every other ability is unique. 122, I believe.
That's almost 123.
You set him up for that.
I know.
Well, then you
What,
should stop.
By
using
now
any
you-
number
By
sets him
now
up
you
for that?
know better. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
alright. You're like, you ready?
Task.
Vengeance.
You're like the Seth Rogen of Rain Man.
There's only one Rain Man.
No, there's Rain Men. Right? This
Is
song is
that,
Raining
is that the
Men.
movie that you downloaded?
No, it's the sequel. It's the unofficial.
Alright,
Speaking of sequels, have you seen
I
Midsummer?
get to go first.
Have you seen Midsummer?
I'm going to exile 2 of my units here to gain 4 devotion.
Yeah.
Hereditary was better. This one
Wait,
was
you can do it. You can repeat it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gross. No, it's good. Well, it's just more of his, I'm going to lose this fight to win another fight.
Except for that I've been doing that for like every fight. Like, I'm gonna lose this fight.
Well, and then you score 15 points. And
I'm gonna lose this fight too.
Um,
This is the fight that I should probably be trying to win.
You are still in pretty
I
strong
mean,
contention.
you
I mean,
took
what-
away 2 strength and gave yourself a strength. It's
Yeah.
not like you
Yeah.
took away a ton.
and victory points. But you might want to pick which space you're on instead of this double straddle.
I'll pick the bigger one. I was serious, yeah.
Got it.
I think I was.
Yeah, you're on the 6.
Your turn.
I
It-
know to be.
These are all victory points in the game.
Yes,
Correct.
where the space that you occupy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Steffenfeld 101 type nonsense.
Yep.
base.
Have you played any stuff on film?
Yes, I've played Stefan Field games.
Stefan.
So
Stefan Field? No.
Stefan Field.
Alright. I will say.
Stefan.
I think we had. I think we had to talk about that one time.
An 8 keys.
Stefan plays
So,
myself.
Gross.
keys. They get 3.
Hey, should I destroy your credibility on live film?
Good. I think it's cute that you guys don't know much about what you
I just like games.
do. Steppenfeld used to be I owned every game of his, and there are a handful
Oracle
of
of Delphi.
there are a handful of games of his that I really love. I think he's a talented guy. My obsession for tracks is for
What you gonna do, Tom?
What you
Don't worry about it. Bring it.
So this is the year.
Right up.
So you already did that. So if there's 2 people, I can't use 2 people.
You can lose
I
them
can
from
lose them.
where your god is.
Or where my god is. I can lose 1 and 1.
What are you talking about? Oh, for the appeasing, yeah.
Yeah, because I would need to. I guess I don't have to move it to do these abilities.
No.
So who's winning here? There's so much math. This is 2 for Wesley. 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't. that's
7.
it.
He has a glyph.
7. You don't have that ability. So
I'm
you
just
want
going to
3,
decide
4.
any ties that may occur.
He's at 7.
You
1, 2,
worry
3,
nothing.
4. We'll bring this over here. It'll be at 6. Oh, I have a glyph, so I am at 7. So we would be tied.
You can't count the twice.
I did count the glyph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we counted the glyph for some reason.
Well, and you chose a card that doesn't really let
Wait.
you affect the
My
fight.
glyph is a power too, right? Because I also have a glyph there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm at
We
7
can-
there.
Yeah, you're 7.
You're the slowpoke mean right now.
I'm just saying, I have 7, and Tom moving his god there would give
We
him
give
6.
Give him 6.
Okay.
Yes.
I heard you say it would be tied. I just
No,
want to make
we're
sure I
not
didn't
tied.
miss something.
Calling in a favor.
He's thinking he'll break any ties if it were to be a tie.
Giving Travis toe action
Yeah.
on the tables, so.
Yeah. We're playing stumps.
I see your faces clearing up from AC going on there.
Oh yeah, if I look less greasy, I have a very greasy face. I like the Dewey look. The Dewey decimal system.
I thought we were like between Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I don't know what that is. Like the Dewey, like why people like that, like this makeup effect that just makes you look greasy and you woke up in a meadow.
I think that was someone being like, I'm gonna start a style
No, it's
where
because
I
you
just have to
woke
stop
up and
trying.
Yeah.
Oh crap! This is a look. This is actually a look. It's your turn.
Oh, are you done?
No, it's
Oh,
not. It's not.
no.
I'm gonna move this warrior in every region to the codex. I'm gonna try to set it for smite or awaken. I should probably awaken. Oh, so I can awaken that other warrior and put it here. I'm already winning shamans here.
You are.
I need to put a warrior
The
there covering
dwarves.
that.
You done?
Yes, Dad.
Good job, son. Oh. And how did we screw?
You just mess with people.
No, I'm just sad that it blocked me. That's not great.
What do you want?
I'm just gonna,
Moving
I'm
all
gonna
this
build.
stuff?
Oh, if I build, I'm effed. Okay, I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Can you start, since that pyramid is complete, can you start any pyramid here or no?
So I'll gain a devotion.
Should have brought my other
I'll
tripod.
recover this guy. I will sacrifice these 2 guys to move my god and gain a devotion.
Do you know where the clip is?
Move my god and gain a devotion. Done.
Alright, I'm gonna deploy 2 units to another region.
I cannot stress the importance of having pyramids, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of points. There you go. Take the cap off.
Glad you're doing that right next to the.
It's not
They
Sorry,
won't
we have
hear
the
it
AC
over
on.
the AC.
yeah, the AC
so-
and the
AC's
sound
already
of
really
Optimus
good.
Prime transforming.
Alright, I will.
Get like a real close up of this.
Yeah. Get close. You're knocking it down.
You should get a close up of you guys adhesing it to the wall. That would be good.
Adhesing.
You know, when the studio was at Tom's house, he actually took little brad nails and nailed every one to the wall with 4 nails.
Yeah.
So when we took it all down, he had like 70,000 brad nails.
Yeah,
in his
but
wall.
they fell down not as bad as this one does. So give and take, man. Give and take.
I will. So demolish his glyph.
Get out of me.
Just because he loves his glyph so much.
Really, man? Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
You should come after this nerd.
You keep fucking me over.
Whoa! 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 All right. Well.
Let's hope the AC and all that beer muffled those words.
I said talking.
Autocorrect.
All right, Yosemite Sam of gamers. Let's go.
Yeah. Yep.
The worst person I've ever met in my life.
It's just total spy move. All right, Tom, you are up.
I don't even want to go. I'm just gonna gain devotion equal to my warriors on the codex. Boop boop.
Good. All right, I'm going to build and recover 4 units. Not the most efficient thing I've done.
But you get 2 points, right?
I'm going to build over here. So I'll get 1, 2, 3. Then yellow will get 1. Then blue will get 1.
Cool. I'm going to. I'm already winning that one, right? Yeah, solidly.
Solidly.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave
So you're not popping your glyph. Okay,
No.
so we're done.
Yep.
So 7. So you win the fight. You get 7 points. Then who has most? Alright, we'll start with shamans. Okay, the warrior guy, 1 shaman, so that's cute.
Yeah. More devotion. That's it. Doesn't even have 5 minutes. Boop.
Most. I think I'll let Aaron win this.
I can double. If that changes your mind.
No, I want to kind of evenly distribute my my competition.
Just remember, I'm definitely not winning over there.
Well, there's no winning over there. It's just Tom's doing really well on this.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not. You have half.
Oh man.
I'm not.
It's okay. He thinks that 20 is half of 51. So
Yeah.
So like the next game you guys play, it's gonna be terrible for you. This is gonna be so bad. 8 people are gonna. Really, dude?
Yeah, dude.
You're the worst.
Wow.
You're the worst person alive.
Kick him while they're down.
All right. Next region, please. We're doing the blessed region.
Blessed region, no cards.
So we just
Gross.
do.
Bro.
Just
Just
sacrifice.
sacrifice?
So right now, starting with Travis, because he has the most. He has 3 strength right now. He can sacrifice people. And I have 3, and you have.
why don't you just kill all 6 of these to get the?
You could.
It's,
To get 6.
it's 6
strength.
points.
It's 8
Like
points.
8 points.
Devotion.
And you get 8 points in devotion.
But-
Or 6 points.
Oh, that's not a bad deal.
But when you hit the end, you actually start getting points.
Yeah, you start
Yeah.
getting
So
kicked.
you could.
Immediate.
Getting devotion is a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going. I'm going to sacrifice 4 guys. So 1, 2, 3. Ding.
Alright. So you're at 7 strength. I will.
I'm going to sacrifice 3.
Nice. You're at 3 strength.
I really think this element is. I've never seen anything like that in a game. Where like,
sacrificing
oh, here's one
6
fight that's
of them.
completely weird and
Yeah.
Helps me out.
I like that I have an incentive to
So
sacrifice
what's the
things.
9?
7 is. You're at 9 strength.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, I do like that I have no like in that fight at all, but I have an
6,
incentive to
7.
still participate.
But if you do at least one, you get a
I
full
guess I have to get up to level 3, yeah.
or
Which is nice. Okay, so Aaron wins. Put all your guys into heck.
I have
Aaron,
a lot
you
of
get
guys
8
there.
points. That's here.
Did you see that,
Four-
Travis?
Oh,
Nice.
close. You got 9 points. What's that?
Did you see? I've got a lot of guys.
Yeah,
there.
you only have 3 survivors.
all right.
The word tribe means more than one person. Just so you know.
There you go.
That's gonna be Wesley's new hashtag. Tribe of one.
I used to be a lone wolf.
Oh, you could spell tribe, but put a 1 in place of the I,
Ooh, yeah.
and a 3 in place of the
New band name, I call it.
That'd be 13.
Tribby.
Don't worry.
All right, here we go. Last fight.
Oh,
I wonder where it's gonna be.
Koba.
Hey, I should have 2 more warriors. There's something there, right?
Koba.
Yep.
Koba Commander. All right. Actually, well. No.
Pick a card, pick a card.
The Rurfer.
All right, a rural juror.
Oh, you watch that,
Yeah.
I'm a huge Kevin Grisham fan.
Aaron, start us off.
Oh, yeah, you get to start.
It's a huge advantage.
I get to finish. I get to finish. Let's see.
Because I have a champion there.
You forgot to play this game, though.
Clearly.
I will. Smite units.
Do you want to show all our viewers what the air horn does?
If you look at your phone, you get airborne.
No.
So-
it's like for boats, so it's like ridiculously.
Baked Potato, every time they send us anything, always send us like a care package of just garbage that's associated with the game somehow. And so in one they sent us an air horn, but it's not like a party horn, it's like
Sure.
a boat horn.
So it's in a, does it get really cold when you use it? I had
You
some.
want it?
No.
We've never used it that long.
You
because
know
it
that I
hurts.
I live in a house with 9-year-olds, so that's not that will be used.
What are you doing?
Sorry, dude.
I said
Smiting.
sorry.
It's just
Tom!
Yeah, Tom. He's in the lead.
This is the great equalizer.
No, I mean Tom or Tiger.
So that word is call.
Yeah. I can't bring my guy over there though.
Aww.
You could just pass for a devotion.
I could just pass for a
You
devotion.
could just drop a glyph in there and see if you
Yeah.
could.
Um,
You have many dead men.
yeah, if I set, well, I could, cause I could. So I could do this to move him, but I can't bring him over there, so I wouldn't be able to call. But I
So
could
you've got
still
2 options to
recover.
call, but you got to see if someone else is going to call. It doesn't look like anyone else chose anything that's going to move their god, so
Yeah.
Unless they appease.
unless they appease.
There's always that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go in. This is the third age, right?
No,
Second.
second age.
Second.
We still have 3 hours left.
I'm gonna go into the third age with no one.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
I might need to just do that just to get some guys back. I guess I'll gain 1 devotion, recover 1 warrior, and then when I appease,
That's Tevin. His name's
Tevin.
Not Warrior.
so appease, I lose 1 and gain
Yes.
3.
You
That's
could.
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
So lose a shaman,
Put the one.
add 1 there, and gain a warrior and 2 shaman back.
Look at you,
That'd be
sweet,
worth it.
you little sweetheart, you. All right, goes to me. I cannot smite. I'll just simplify things. I have the most shamans in this.
We were all worried about that.
I know, but I just want to Yeah, I just want to be clear.
I'm
I want
going
to state my
to
intentions.
Deploy units equal to my level of devotion.
That power feels pretty good, right?
I'm okay with it.
I think it's cool that those are your only 3 guys, too. Mark, Marcus, and Marky.
Well, I'm just gonna awaken 1 unit.
I do that one of them is Wes and one of them is Aaron. Just
Yeah,
not sure
we don't
which
know
is-
who's who.
There's no point going over there.
Well, I should have tried to build a glyph at some point. That would have been a great plan. So I'm not getting any extra action efficiency.
Yes. Do it.
Oh, it has to be, yeah, it has to be over here, so.
You have to.
What is this one?
That's the
Shamans?
Did you call?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all.
Don't you have to move your god?
Yeah, in either order. So
Okay.
you can use power then move. So if you want to, yeah.
Oh, so you can. Okay, cool.
You can strategize with it.
Well, you can. I didn't realize you could use the ability and then move your god.
I mean, I probably only said it like 10.
Probably.
Yeah. You
It's
probably
also
couldn't-
it's
probably
also
couldn't
under
hear
the
it.
word. It says in any order and call.
Yeah.
So
Where does it
it's,
say that?
It's probably the
Yeah.
apple shredding that was happening.
yeah.
It's on the second line.
Lumberjack snacks with Tom. Lumberjack snack.
You want to keep your guys there though, so?
Yeah.
Worth 12 points next round.
What?
It's worth 12 points next round.
It is. It's almost like he realized that. All right, I'm gonna.
It's almost 13 points.
Everybody wants to be me.
It's for sure. I'll take 1 point. I'll get back a shaman, and then I will get back 3 of my other bros. You can stay in. You might not need you later.
I'm going to recover 3 units. Let's get 2 shamans and a warrior.
Alright.
Tom, you gonna pop your glyph?
Pop your glyph, Tom?
No. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pop my glyph so I can build 1 glyph in this conflict. No thank you.
I can't read your card from here.
You could pop any
Alright.
glyph.
You can't?
You can pop any glyph.
So
He's
I-
right.
No, it says in this conflict. Oh, you're right. To do that.
Oh no, but no, he's right. You have to pop the
I would
glyph
have to
in
pop-
the
yeah.
comments. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just adds
In the
Damn
conflict.
it, just to be like, I did it!
infinite combo.
Alright,
Rather
so
than be
infinite.
I win this one for 8 points. And then Tom gets warriors
I
and
get Shane.
but you already had shaman.
I know.
He didn't want to go doing any silly stuff and taking it from him.
So before when you popped that down, you won shaman but you didn't get
A prize for it. because
Yeah.
You didn't actually have
Yeah, I was actually dumb. I should have recovered. I should have gained another devotion because then I could have just got back all my guys.
why do you get to do the shaman thing now though?
Because we
Actually,
we determined who has the most shamans. I know I put this here just in case shenanigans. I thought maybe he was gonna smite my dudes or something.
Okay. So if you didn't have shaman though,
Then
would-
no one would get it
Okay.
because I would have the most at 0. I'm going
Is that why he didn't get rewards last time? Because he had 0?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and then Tom.
Warrior.
Everybody grab all their stuff.
All my dudes.
Hello, all my friends.
Hey, look at this party I'm having over here now.
Oh, look at this dumb setup. Gain 2 devotion. Like none of these things affect combat.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting. Makes the game harder, which is cool.
Game's garbage.
Game sucks.
Garbage games. Dumb minis. They're
minis with no shoes on.
Alright. So
Yeah,
now
you
we get
can.
points for here.
Yes.
So
Starting with me.
you get your 6.
Thank you. John Wesley Harding gets 2. Aaron gets 2.
Tom gets 8, yo.
Yo, you're catching up.
Yeah, man. I'm a big threat for y'all.
All right, and now we do pyramids. And this is where you realize the mistakes we made. All right, I've got
4.
so 8 because times stay equal to the age.
Jeremiah's complaining about it.
How dare you?
You couldn't hear it? I'm
He
sorry.
said,
Next up would be Wes. Wes would get 2
what am I getting points for?
For your pyramids.
pyramids and oh, sorry, 4. Wes gets 4,
4 points. 1. Up to.
and
I
then
have 3 of them, so 12. Or
6.
6. And I'm just doing a lot of crazy math.
So 53. And then Tom.
Here we go.
Closing up the rear. All right.
Tom, you made it all the way across the top of the board.
Yeah, man.
Take your people back off of there. And now we're going to pick age 3. This is a scoring thing.
Yeah.
So gain VP equal to your level of devotion times 2. So
That's at only 6 max?
Yes.
6 points max.
That's the other ones are iffy, right?
Yeah.
So that's just like I'm going to take 6 points and I'm not going to gamble. So gain 3 additional VP for each unit you have on the calendar or codex. Okay, and then this one is the Hail Mary. Gain 5 additional VP after you win a conflict. So
But
you'll
you will
get this.
never get picked for a tie.
Correct.
Well, you just need to make sure that you are over winning on things.
Yeah. And I have so many units right now. I feel like that's a good way to go.
I'm going to go for the middle one, the calendar codex thing. So then we go for Wesley chooses next.
I'm gonna go for just this. No, I'm gonna go for winning conflicts.
Codex.
YOLO.
If everybody's going for Codex.
I haven't made it. I've made it out of the codex once this entire game.
I mean, I think you
So,
have to do
yeah.
the conflict thing. Your god is +3 strength. You're getting ready to fart
Put all of your dudes.
three glyphs into play. You're definitely going to get
That's how we-
one fight at the least. You've got 3 people on the board. You're positioned to win a couple fights. And like I would look at the fights like this is worth 12, this one is
Yeah.
worth,
Whatever it is.
or this one could be worth 10.
All right, Travis. For once in my life, I'm gonna do what you.
But
what's in
my life? That song. Sorry, I picked-
Yeah.
Just that. Sorry, Stevie Wonder. Take. Wow, you really like Ryan Lockett a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I do too.
He's a cool bro.
Yeah, he's really good. I like his games. I didn't like the archaeologist game. Was the only one of his I played that I was like,
The Artifact Link?
yeah.
It's there. I have not played it.
I really like Ancient World. I really like Near and Far, and I really like the.
Jeremiah just
8
said
minute
that
effort.
audio is low. He didn't say it's muffled. We could turn the air back on.
So speak up.
Yeah,
Everybody
just speak
yell.
up. Or just
The
yell.
game's almost over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right,
about to get
so-
loud and crazy in here.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing?
We are starting off with
Me.
Sure.
So, okay, I don't have any effects for my age scaling thing. I will place my guy. Oh, I feel like you guys are all strong. I guess I have. We're gonna be realistic.
Hey, whoa. What's going on here?
Just a little 3-card Monty. Never hurt anyone, right? Alright, and then we're just going to completely abandon all hope. I'm done. Bro.
These bros here. Hang out over here with you guys. No. Screw that place. Is this because with the expansions you can swap it?
Well, it's just a way to not have it so that, so what we do with our plastics is every game is slightly different. So this sculpt might be blue, yellow, or red in other games. And because when you're manufacturing stuff, part of what you're paying for is time on the machines.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say, I only want to produce this miniature in this color, that means you're paying more to make it consistent. So what we do is we just run different colors. So when that color runs out, we put in red, and then we have them collated so that everybody has the 4 different sculpts, but they might have them in iterated
So
colors.
if me and Tom both get Mezzo, his lizards could be red.
Correct.
well,
Yeah.
so you just swap out. You can trade with people and have all red figures.
If you one.
That would be awful.
The black tribe, that's the expansion tribe, they only have the one skull. So, but all the other ones are graded. This is the same in Kemet and other games from Mago.
Cyclades,
Yeah.
I've never owned multiple copies of a game and checked that before.
Well, how I discovered this was my copy of Kemet, I had a damaged figure, a cat figure, and the color, I can't remember the color, I think it was blue. I got a replacement part and I got a bird person. I'm like, what the heck? And emailed them and they explained how to do that. But we have like it's very easy for us to on the website, if you order replacement parts, you can say like, I have this sculpt in this color.
Gotcha.
We just overproduce them.
Yeah, I had no idea it was like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I think there's something kind of neat about it that you have like a little bit of a different style miniature. I mean, I think obviously, like, you probably naturally say iguanas. I want to be, green. Or frogs probably want to be green. So that's why you have this stuff. It's interesting.
Gotcha.
It's too much. It's
too
3
many
points, 4 points.
equal to your strength. Yeah, right now it's 4 points.
Like
No, but this is 3. He has 6 right here.
okay, but this is always at least 5
Yes.
plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 15.
The fact that you don't want me to do that makes me think I should. I think that this could get out of hand, and I'm going to start with just 2 there. I'd rather nuke that and make it 8. But
So you don't get to put any comments here though.
don't. This
But
one
you're damned
sucks.
if you do, damned if you don't.
That is true. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't.
You've been last every round.
I know, it's really,
Yeah.
you've really
I
been
know,
hogging
right?
last place.
I know.
The important thing is that you take your time.
Yeah.
I still don't think I think if he can manage to win 3 conflicts, I think he could win. But I think he would have to win 3.
He does have the most available roads.
What's interesting is these, like I said, none of these affect combat. So like one of these said like deploy or exile or smite,
Yeah.
like we could be using, you would see a higher volume of people dying over here because people would want to, they're
Yeah.
like, I don't care about the future, I care about now. No problem, son.
I couldn't call here.
Not yet.
Do I move before we call? Right?
You will move
We'll
and
move
call.
and call. Okay.
That's in the order of your choosing.
Interesting, interesting. It's so interesting. Actually, no, we just sacrificed there, so I don't really need to put too many.
And you haven't added any here. You started with 3.
know.
Go for it, bro.
There, there. Get one there just in case.
I think, yeah, the game has this interesting element of the later ages
I don't know if I really need to
tend to go
have-
faster because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you start to, in the beginning of the game, it feels kind of arbitrary, but you kind of put guys everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. And in the later ones, you have to kind of decide where you're trying to fight.
All right.
All right.
You guys ready to see where we're going first? Ready to deploy your hands?
You put your glyphs. You forgot to put your glyphs.
Oh, 3 glyphs. Snapple. I'll put one there because I don't have one.
Well, yeah.
But each a point, so you could triple up
Each
on it.
You could,
Each
yeah,
a point?
strength.
Strength.
A strength.
Strength.
Okay.
You could just say.
If I have them left on the board at the end of the game, are they anything? No?
No.
You're not a point or nothing? Sure you don't want to mulligan that? Make him a point?
Pretty sure after 200 plus games, it was the right one.
200?
Dude, I played this game a lot.
Dang.
A lot.
At
Good
least
thing
it's a
you're
good
winning.
game.
Thanks.
If it was
Alright.
like
So
a
now
crappy game.
you gotta call. You gotta
Part
move and
cheese.
call.
Yeah, move and call.
Move and call.
You stupid jerks. It's fine. I'll take my 8 victory points and be happy.
So it's not
Four.
Unless move and call.
I don't want to move.
It's the worst, right? Whoa. It's going for it. Don't care. 0 cares.
All right. So I'll move here. I will smite 1 unit. Why is that scale? I cover 3.
Because it used to scale, and it was the most unfun thing.
Despite 3 units.
Yeah.
There's the flaming macaw guy's powers. He exiles equal to age, so he just moves, bounces, moves, bounces. It's crazy.
I will.
So you just want to call all day long.
Well, everybody has the opportunity to call twice. The bat guy can call more, but his call only affects like one region, so
Because he's the one who is in
he
the
sits in a region. Oh, thank you.
Or speak up for Jeremiah.
I'm recovering 3 units because that's the age.
And outspoken is your natural volume.
Yes.
Right. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to move this nerd to over
Not to exactly where you wanted to go. Oh darn. Oh darn.
And you don't have that, but you do. No, you have repeat your calendars. Okay, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a point either way, regardless of where to put it. So you could just put MVP equal to your strength.
Remember, for each fight you win. So that's 5
Each
points
fight.
for each fight you win.
Right.
So yes, you get more VP if you put a guy here, but you
No, well, this is equal to your strength, so it's the
Yep.
same.
Yep.
So
Yes.
it's a point. It doesn't matter where I put it.
Yes.
It's a point. But I just don't want to. Yeah.
You got a hedge here. The good news is you're so far behind that I think like you're going to win a couple fights just from the
Right,
3 of
having
us.
that,
Just
So, yeah, well, I don't care if Tom wins this one as long as
Yeah.
Travis doesn't win this
yeah.
one.
Well, don't bring it up.
Okay, flip over that top tile.
Let's do it.
Let's
Bacon.
Bacon!
Hey.
That's
Oh, that's
it.
going on.
It's almost like they're color coded.
If only.
What's that little weird chipmunk laughing? Just like, no, please never have that in my life again. Who's going first here? Oh, not me.
I am going first here.
Gross. Can't do that. I suppose I will try this. My name is Tom Hammond. I was born on the 4th of March.
Okay.
My favorite game is Pinochle.
Worst person.
My favorite shape is a trapezoid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it. Yeah.
We don't have to try as hard, so our turns go quicker.
This is the worst thing to come up first for me.
That's what I love about this game. Have you guys ever played Magical Athlete? This is
Is that
Z-Man
something
game.
you do in the woods?
No. So Magical Athlete is a roll and move game from Z-Man. I think it came out in like the aughts. You draft a team of like fantasy characters, and literally your turn is comprised of roll a die and move that many spaces. But
That sounds like a great game.
no.
Roll
The
and
game,
move.
no, the game is amazing because of this. So most of the time, nothing happens. Like, you just roll, you move some spaces. But like the way that the powers interact, like you land in the same space, or you pass someone, or someone rolls a specific number. So like last night we were playing it, and my girlfriend's I'm ready. My girlfriend's daughter had this character that only her power worked if a male and female character ended in the same space.
Oh wow.
So first of all, we all pick our racers face down, so no, you don't even know if there's you could just be all male characters, so your power does nothing. So randomly, she got her power to work 3 times in tandem in one, and she was like this amazing big cinematic moment. And I'm saying that about this, the times where things work out.
Comes up the cinematic event. Why are you moving me?
I wanted that character anyway.
Second
Okay.
I really wanted to move Tom, but it was what Travis was saying is like Tom's far enough behind where it'd be fun to mess his plan up.
Get out of here, dickbag.
Give the kid a break, you know.
Yeah. Aaron already
Yeah.
messed.
I'll
Aaron
be
already.
That counts as one squad in the region.
Oh.
You didn't see him house rule a game just now?
What? Peanut.
Yeah.
Peanuts, speaking of peanut.
You get 1 point for each different type of protein in the region. I know where you're going.
Does that count?
No.
Seriously, take this guy out. Look at, he has pyramids everywhere too. Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna crush.
He's gonna get 3. It's
12.
it's per egg,
Yeah,
right?
I got
Yeah.
12 points right now.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. I'm
Are you worried about this? Is this what you're worried about?
Yeah.
Tom cannot score more than 33 points this game,
Yeah.
no matter what happens.
Jesus. Okay, well, I'm calling, so I'll move here. Get back.
Yeah. Back 3.
Yeah.
The soul machine. Your ceremonial action is ridiculous. Like you're one of the only people who can put guys into play.
To me now?
You have some really crummy powers, like the blow up a glyph.
Yeah, I'm like, I've done it twice now. I'm like, the sucks.
I'm gonna smite shaman equal to my level of devotion.
That's the balance. Oh, God. Cool. I have nothing. What else are you?
Well, I mean, I'm here and here, so I could do that.
You can split it up.
But he's winning shamans here and there.
Remember, I'm duplicating.
If I do
my effect.
that, I decide the tie's there. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I love it. No, here.
Okay.
You smite them, right? You're smoted.
I love how smoted you can.
I'm giving you this though.
No, you're not.
Right?
Really?
I'm not gonna give it to him.
That's
I
true.
think he's ahead.
This gets a
If I can take something away from him, if I can give it to Travis, I will.
I'm going to get back a guy. Gain a victory point, please.
See?
Yeah.
Then I will kill this guy. Get this, and this back.
Why you don't destroy 2 to get 3 points?
I want to destroy 1 to get 3 back.
And done.
Alright? So right now, Travis has 4, and Aaron and Tom both have 3.
Here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Bacon?
I have 4. I have a glyph.
You're 4 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do this. I will exile Travis's shaman.
Gross.
Wait.
Back
That's
on.
Back to him.
keywords, man. Keywords.
And then I will
Can you imagine these things with like just
appease.
it's the actual sentence
Yeah,
text on this
would be forever.
you would
Yeah,
throw up.
No, I mean I get keywords. I understand why they're used. I just can't remember them for every single game because they all use different ones.
Aaron?
Yep, I will build.
Build.
He's doing it.
Yeah. Level 2. Over there on top of Wes.
Interesting. Right?
Yeah!
Wes gets 1, you get 2.
Interesting.
Thumb?
So, in order to appease, I can remove guys from anywhere, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Where
you
your
guys have
god
got-
is, where it says right here, sacrifice
Right.
units from a region where your god has presence or your reserves.
On your
So I don't, yeah, because I'm out.
Yes. So you could
Yeah.
kill these bros
So-
here.
Yeah, but that's points. I could kill, but I have to do 2.
Yes.
Yeah, because you already did 1.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is the only other thing I have is deploy. So I could kill 2 guys to gain 3 devotion, but I'd lose 2 points. But I could maybe recover them.
That would
later.
give you 1 point.
No. Each guy right here. So this is where my god has presence. So this is the only option.
I think
Each guy is a point.
I think
if
Wesley's
win.
point is that you move up on the devotion, so you
Yeah, you get 3 devotion on the track,
Right.
which would give you a point right
2
now.
points for 3 points. Yeah, so I gain 1 point. But I could, in theory, gain these guys back if they're going to there because I'm recovering. So
It's a bit of a gamble.
bit of a gamble, but it might be worth it. Especially because I am kind of crushing both of these right now, at least. So.
And then you're also stoking your guys for down there, so
Yeah,
later
yeah.
you can.
Because right now I can't
You
even
have
I
the
can't
reliable.
recover a warrior.
Yeah, our thing is we have that iterated version. It's pretty weak, but it's solid. Like it lets you appease, lets you be flexible.
Yeah. So I gained a devotion, didn't recover a warrior, but I lost 2, gained 2 more. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna close this out. So what's the strength tally over here right now? Tom is winning.
Yeah, Tom is 4.
Oh no, I have 4 as well.
How do you get 4?
Oh, I have 5. My champion is strength equal to the age.
Oh, I
plus.
forgot. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make this a little more interesting.
Wait, your champion's strength current the age,
Strength
which is
plus additional, so it's 5. He's
2
2
plus
as
3.
always, plus the age.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah,
He
I also
gains
missed
strength
that.
equal to the
It's
current
the
age.
first game.
Yeah.
You have it.
So I just thought it was your champion is strength
Right.
equal to the current age.
Because otherwise it would be the first age he sucks. Because
Yeah.
he's less than. Yes. Destroy Aaron, ruin Aaron,
Do it.
ruin Aaron.
Smite.
Can we
warriors
just
equal
put
to my
adult
level of
content
devotion.
on this video and then we can just start swearing?
Son of a. All right, sorry, dude. It feels bad, right? All right,
Okay.
I'll win with just a champion.
Jeez.
I will take 10 points.
I'll get
Tom
5.
will get 5.
Hey, 36.
Can you move me 10? Tom will get most shamans, which makes no sense.
Told you, man. It does. Yeah. Ooh,
might
I
want to
can't
start
build a
building.
pier. Well, oh, it's where I have presents. So
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that junk, which would be so. This would be,
That'd be 3
and
points.
then I
and
won't
we
be
did-
giving you a point.
Correct.
So yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah. That's
Right.
Yep.
And then I get 1 and Aaron gets 1.
Mhm. Okay. Oh, did you want to pop your glyph for me? I guess.
Because
No, you didn't
I
have it.
wasn't
Yeah,
able.
yeah.
And it's you sure there's not a point in them?
Yeah. All right.
Sure about that?
Alright, that's it.
We could do that now.
These
We
bump
could do
down. Next age.
Let's see it.
Or next age.
Next
Next
conflict.
conflict.
Whatever this thing is.
Down here.
Palpatine.
Sacrifice it is.
Oh, we're not cards. All right. Blessed area.
Cards, bro.
Cards.
All right. I have the most points, so I have to start off. So you can nuke your team. What happens if I kill everyone? So I gain 5 VP, and I would 7 strength. But Wesley's got 3 strength from his god.
Yeah.
So he's on 5, so he could beat me by killing his 3 guys.
Mm-hmm. Bumping himself up to 15 straight when we do that.
Yeah, but I mean the reality. What are my cards that I have in hand?
Is this technically a conflict?
No.
No, it's a conflict.
Okay.
It's just
So,
not a.
In terms of, would I get an
You will
additional
gain
5
5.
points?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so like you are absolutely going to crush there.
Mhm.
So the question for me is, do I want to just gain 5?
Get 3 points.
Yeah, I think I have to. I'll kill them all.
That.
Metallica album.
5 BP for me, please. I mean, it forces his hand, so at least
Yeah.
he doesn't just.
Because if you didn't, then I wouldn't have to kill off everything.
Yeah.
But I'm going to.
So 3 more for Wes.
Hmm.
Oh no, he's.
And then I could kill off 6 just to get to level 3. But, it's worth it.
Points.
His points.
It's 4 points.
For 16s.
It's true. There's plenty of other ways to get demotion.
But I can never get up there because you guys keep killing my dudes.
That's the kind of the point of the
Listen,
game.
just
Aaron.
because I understand that you're sad because you only have 1 guy on the board. Oh, if you kill those guys, you'll literally only have this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He's getting 3 victory points for every guy he gets on the calendar or codex. So.
Yeah, 3 additional, so 5 per, but he's not getting any others.
Yep.
Nor have
Because
I.
he only has the one on the board. I was just being an asshole.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to go back and bleep this so much.
I have stayed true to my promise. I'm not cursed.
Said other things to me though.
Have
Hey, is there a slow setting?
Yeah.
He's in a rough spot.
He
Right.
really is. Yeah.
Tom?
Well, he bum rushed up ahead. Yeah. I don't really think I have anything that brings out shamans. All my guys are. All my
You might
stuff
want to
is
look
good.
at. You know, it would help Aaron if you look at your 3 cards just to see how many like deploy options you have.
Oh, we're allowed to do that?
Yeah, because those would have been your hand. You would have drawn up. So you obviously got the 1 deploy on everything. There are 3 conflicts left. So keeping 3 guys around is probably somewhat helpful, but I'm sure you have some call effects which would let you get back. One call effect would let you get back those 3 guys.
Yes.
So
Just gonna burn these 2 dudes for 2 points.
I can't remember the kit for that character off the top of my head. I know that he does a lot of getting back of dudes.
6 guys.
I love
6
it.
guys. 6 points. For 4 points. Right.
Well, he's up on level 3 now too, so
Yeah.
he can, when he places equal to his devotion, he's going to thunder punch us all.
Thunder punch!
What do you got?
Alright.
Just your 2?
I just did it, yeah.
You got 2 victory points?
Alright, so 13
Almost
points.
Yep.
There. And I get these dudes back. These guys.
Everyone goes to Hale. Aaron has 1 man. 1 man. 1 god. 1 point.
Where are we going?
Where's the next place?
Chickens.
Chicken pizza.
Alright. So, current live strength here, Tom's trickery as usual. Is Tom's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you have?
Yeah, 8.
8 to my 8. To your
Four.
4.
One whole strength
You have 1 whole guy there.
there. Yeah.
Which
And
is
somebody's probably just gonna smite him out of there.
no, my butthole.
Solid.
I wish I helped fight you. Well, I'm not going to get into this last region of yours as much as I would like to. If you guys are ever going to leave that place, I have to come to terms with reality. That's a bad feeling. Feels bad. Feels bad.
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. No go-kart for you this week.
Oh.
And no, I won't call you Wheelie it.
Ironside.
Michael Ironside, ready?
Yep.
Good.
Vengeance. Task.
Legacy.
Aww.
Trash.
Travis starts us off.
Oh, that's gross. I'm gonna go ahead and might as well. Well, I'm giving away no points. It is still 5 points. Okay. I'm gonna move here.
Whoa.
I'll build. Blink. 1, 2, 3, 4. You 2 get 1.
Everything. Tom, you're at 8 points here right now.
Wait. How'd you move? You need a call. You see
Oh,
where
you're
it-
right. I didn't move. You were so right.
Yeah,
I have to
get
call
out of
first.
me.
I have to call first.
Get
You're
out of
so
here.
I
correct.
was just like,
So I'll do 2 points. I'm sorry. So give me 2 less, and then you guys get no points.
Yeah. That's right, we get no points.
what'd you do with Bill?
Yeah.
Build, recover 4.
Yep.
So
Oh, nice.
please come home. Please come home.
Alright, Wes, you got some.
You should have marked it. That's why I was confused. Whoa, what's happening?
Whoa, rules lawyer.
And you get more
How's the
water.
bar exam?
Wes, you want more water?
Always.
Travis?
coffee? I only drink coffee.
We can make that happen.
Cold press.
Hope you like it black.
I love it black.
I think. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll deploy 2 units into that region. I'm really thinking it's gonna go rough because I'm out of dudes.
Okay, I'm going to call smite one dude. Here, this dude, so we can guarantee my win.
Hey.
Hey, I want Tom to change his mind and not give it to me. And then recover 3.
You guys play 4 players or 3 players last time?
I wasn't there.
3.
Yeah, it's a little different. With having one less region, like it's just
Yeah.
if you have the same amount of dudes, you can really like pack them out there. But now it's definitely a little thinner playing 4 players.
Yeah.
So in a 3-player game, you had all regions?
You had 2 regions knocked.
Okay.
So it was tighter, but like just had one of
It's
those.
my turn now?
Is it fixed what region you knock out, or you just
You
pick
just
one?
flip over one of those tiles to take it out of the
Okay.
game. And those little tokens over there are strength tokens. There's some characters that just have disembodied strength, like the chicken dude. His power is gain 1 strength, and then appease.
We were
Wait,
when we were sacrificing these guys
Your
to start
turn.
doing here. We were doing that and then putting this out there.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm going to
playing right, I guess.
No,
build,
I probably have drawn that.
Fine.
So it's been a while.
put my 3 here.
Gross.
So I give this loser another point,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get 3, and I get to awaken to this conflict. Awaken is no, that's from
Wait,
that,
why did
right?
you awaken? Yeah.
That's what it says.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Awaken
yeah.
when it's
Warrior
so-
or shaman?
Ooh, interesting. Warrior, so it'd be tied.
And then you pick ties.
Oh, I'd be tied for shaman too, actually. And I'll just gain 2 devotion, build a glyph. Nah, I'll keep it what I did.
It's very kind of you.
Well, that messes up what I was going to do.
So it goes to me. I'm gonna call. Fart. Teammates. Dang, dude.
Where are we fighting again? Over there? You're running along?
Yeah. I know. And I also like that I can just move here and then Wes can figure out when to move this guy. He can come in and that's what's trying.
I'm still.
Stresses him out.
Why is no one to
You're at
sacrifice?
9 there now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I could contest with 9, but I would have 7.
And you can even move over there now.
I can. I can do this one.
Yeah, you can appease and move.
I can appease by killing dudes to the board.
From anywhere? I thought they had to be from your god. So.
Oh yeah, from
Oh,
your god
yeah.
zone, you're right.
So I think I'm just gonna get back warrior.
Taking a pass action.
Taking a pass action.
Exile units, this conflict. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, actually, if I exile, they come back to me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, give me 2 of my warriors to get 4 points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're already maxed out.
Yeah. That's definitely what I want to do. Because now that
Already losing
I've
it.
definitely lost that one.
Yep.
Nice.
That feels good though, right? Like, because normally in a game you just be like, well, I lost. I committed a bunch of resources. That sucks.
Yeah.
To play
Gross.
a unit, I made a piece.
You have units again?
Yeah. So I will that. It's nobody else's
To
turn.
recover 3 units.
Or you could gain 2 devotion.
So you can
3
move your
points.
god and gain it.
I do like how much affirmation you like to get. You like that, right? I did a good thing, right? This makes you happy?
It's almost like he
Yeah.
sells it.
No, I think it's important. Like, there's area control games are my favorite games type of game, and they're often just filled with feel bad moments, right? Like they're just
Yeah.
naturally
Right.
full of feel bad moments. Where you make a decision, someone does something, and you're just watching the terrible thing happen, and you're like, cool. And my only consolation is I'm going to now dedicate energy and time to making you feel that way.
It's like in Wiz War. This one builds walls around you, and you can't get any damage cards. You spend every turn just punching the wall. And spending like 11
In
turns.
case you can't tell, that's something that happened to him once.
This is the last time I played that game.
And the first time.
No, it wasn't. You played like 3rd time playing it.
Okay.
I don't think I need to move my gun.
I thought it was your first game because I remember walking away like, oh, this game sucks. I hate it.
No, we played it a few times because you were like really into it.
Yeah, I remember it's so crazy how we played.
Did you
That
gain
was the
your
game that
devotion?
we played like over and over and over again. For
Oh, you're doing this.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
Recover 3 units.
cover 3 units.
Oh no, he's a threat again. Or is it back to me now? I'm just going to gain 1 devotion and recover a warrior. So I'm not gonna appease. Because I have to start killing people and I need people.
So then we go to. Do you want to use your glyph? So just so you know, this glyph will do nothing for you in the future.
If I use it though, I can exile a unit where my god is present. So I can kill a dude over there, where I literally have
Kill
nothing.
the Travis dude.
You could send a
Kill one of
dude
Travis's.
somewhere away. And then, if you wanted to now, you could appease. So you could turn those 2 dudes into 3 dudes.
Or 2 more devotion.
Yeah, 2 more
Or
devotion.
move your god
Or move
somewhere
your
else.
god.
You want to be somewhere else. But
Right.
I
We
want
have
to
to do
be
this in top down.
over
right?
here.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, I'll pop the glyph. Why not? And I'll exile one of Travis's duty dudes.
So he has to pick that.
So, and then we're, okay, just comes up.
And yeah, I'm gonna turn these 2 dudes into these 3 dudes.
Dope. Alright, so there we go.
You were the winner, Thomas.
Cool.
Your
Thanks,
strength
Dad.
is.
9. 2,
So
5,
14
6.
points.
Yeah, 14 points.
Look at
Finally.
that. So there's 4.
Look
Whoa!
at Aaron. How does it feel to be losing to Tom?
You were, he
Feels
was
pretty
here.
horrible.
I was here, man. Damn.
Didn't you lose to Tom last time you played this game?
Oh, man. Aaron is gonna literally stab someone later.
Alright, you gotta put your war.
Oh
I do
yeah,
my
yeah,
deck
yeah. I
first.
have warriors. Yes.
I'm gonna
so-
go here, so build
Gross.
2 pyramids.
Oh, see now he's getting the points. He's all excited. So
Hold on, let's do it in order. So you do this one first.
Yep.
So who's.
That's me. I get 4.
We'll
Well,
do most
uh,
points
yellow.
first.
So
Yellow
yellow
gets
gets
1. Blue gets. Or red gets 1.
I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh. Over here, I get 1.
Yep.
Red, or you get 2. Or 4, sorry. No.
Alright, so I
Me,
had
yes. So you get 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tom gets 1.
okay,
Closing
I'm
the gap.
putting over here. Awaken any.
The one
units in
time
the
Thomas
region
beat
of
you.
Yeah,
Smite.
I couldn't look at happened.
Put him over here and he's a point, or I could try and nuke you over here.
I mean, the advantage that you have is that your god is a giant
Yeah.
dude that I can't interact with. He's the only one who can move a god somewhere.
I'm gonna awaken 1 unit to any region. Ah, no, I don't have any shamans, so.
I mean, you do have shots.
Yeah,
one
but
in
no,
your
I'm
hand.
sorry, I don't have any warriors. I only have shamans, so I guess I'll bring them over here.
Pretty cool.
There.
Did you?
I didn't pop it.
Okay. Oh, because you wanted the point. All right, next fight.
Aaron?
Hoboken. Alright, glad I did that.
Rolling through Hoboken. Flipping mad tokens through Hoboken.
Did you know that there's a Hoboken, New Jersey?
That's what he's. Hobgoblin, New Jersey. Well. I don't know. I have the ability. This might be a mistake. I'm setting myself up to.
Alright, everybody ready?
Yep.
I'm just ready and ready, Freddy.
Legacy.
Phoenix. Eat it. Alright, so it's you.
Hey-oo. Where does smite go? To there?
To hell.
Alright. I'm gonna smite one of my warriors in this conflict. To gain 2 strength.
So just take that little +2.
Boom.
Nice.
I don't like it. Well, I'm going to call.
Whoa.
The problem is. Oh, you can't come over here, so that's fine. Well, you can come over here.
You can move, right?
Do what I want.
Don't tell me what I can't do!
Move your god, right?
Yes, you were right. I do have to move my god. I will move my god. There.
I'm gonna build in this conflict.
Nice. Look at you.
So no more pyramids to be built.
That is
No, we can
correct.
start.
You said
Yeah.
one
We're all
pyramid?
capped
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yes, we're all capped out.
4.
Yep.
Oh wait, so start.
Start with me. I get
Gets
1. He gets 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can move one of my units in this conflict to another region.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. Aaron, how do I convince you to move your god out of Kola?
Well, you don't like the disembodied 3 strength you have there that just is.
Just nothing.
So if I move, what are you gonna do for me?
He's just going to fight Tom to win this fight. That's all he wants to do.
Do you want Tom to beat you?
I'm trying to figure out if I can win this stuff. This is a lot of strength, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Tom's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I know, I can bring this god over here.
You can.
And Aaron has
I have 5. I can. No, yeah, I'm not touching it. I'm like really messing with 2 wins.
Remember,
Kinda
the
mess
point
with
is to
wins.
keep Tom from winning.
I think the point is to keep Travis from winning. I mean, I hate Wesley
Me too.
from my gut, but I'd much rather him win than Travis.
Alright, I'm going to deploy
Because I
one
impregnated
unit.
his sister. That's all.
Yeah.
And then.
Well,
you
my
procreate
sister
with his sister.
had a baby. We don't.
Yeah.
Wait, nobody's appeased yet.
Tax.
Then I will appease. If I move my god. Yeah, it's the only way I can do this other stuff.
Do it. You've got your omni range smite abilities though.
Oh yeah, because I don't even have to be there.
No.
Yeah. I gotta be there.
Come on, Aaron.
No, man.
Maybe
I'd
they should
rather
cover
gain.
3 units.
No, I don't need
Ancient
any more
version.
units. There's only one more battle. I'll get my 2 devotion.
You'd rather move your god and get 1 devotion.
No, I can get 2.
Alright, is it to me now? So I'm going to gain 1 devotion. So point Tom. Yeah. And
So sweet.
then I'm going to recover 1 warrior. This guy. That's Frank. And then I may appease, so I'm going to lose this nerd and that nerd to here. And I'm going to move this turd over to here. Boom, boom, boom. I gain another. Yeah. Haha. Cool.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Let's exile a unit.
Don't do it. Don't you dare.
Oh, you want that guy.
I do want that.
I'm going to choose Tom to exile a unit in that area.
Why me?
Travis.
Oh god, damn, I was gonna kill you. You son of a bitch.
Okay, and then I'll appease.
Yeah.
I'm going to move my god over
See?
here and get a victory point.
Oh, it's your maxed out too?
Yeah.
Alright,
So remember when we stopped caring about points? It's just like, this fight right here is the only thing that matters.
It really is.
So let's see. So Wes wants Travis to lose here and Tom to lose there.
So I've got this locked down pretty heavily right
Yeah.
now.
Now, if you move, I
Why
can
would I-
take it.
Alright. I can smite 3 people. So who do I smite? Or do I just
Travis.
awaken another unit? Travis has only got 1, 2, 3,
You can smite
4, 5,
Wes
6,
over
7.
here. Oh wait, no,
You
you
got-
only where you have.
No, I
Wait,
can
you don't
smite
even
anywhere
have
on the board.
Anyone on the board.
So you can make it so I can't get most warriors.
You could.
But
Yeah.
let's say you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're already winning.
Yeah. So just. But I don't know, man. I think that's something that's a good idea. You could smite Wes over here.
If you keep Tom from winning,
Ugh.
you
I don't
may
think I
be able to
can win.
secure 2nd or 3rd place.
Oh, come on,
That's
man.
the only thing.
No.
I mean,
Well,
your only chance is to win this fight.
honestly, yeah. If I were you, I would rather just king make Wes right now. Seriously.
No, I mean,
He's
I
getting 12,
don't,
he's
I don't
getting
think
12.
that killing these 2 guys is wrong because I get 5 points if I get
That's
one
true.
of these guys on here
Each
and
one
I
of
get
those
another
guys,
ability.
yeah.
I have no skin in this
Ooh.
game over here. You have skin in this game over here. Now, granted, he's got freaking Donkulong.
He's already got 3
Sure, 3.
plus
Seven.
5.
He's
I
got
have
7.
10.
He's got, yeah, there's no way I'm winning.
Oh wait, you have
Three
this is
plus-
this is
that's
plus. You
5.
have the plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10. But still, remember, you're
Ugh.
taking away. You want to try to edge to get these guys on the board.
Right now.
I have 11 here.
All I'm saying is, if I
Is he
were
a
you, I would
six,
get rid of
isn't he?
his
Isn't he
warrior
5?
thing,
Is he
just
2
because
plus?
it's true that
he's
is
2
5
plus
points on
third
there.
age is
Yeah, so
5.
We're gonna
6,
worry
7,
about
8,
king
9,
making
10.
here.
Well, and if he throws up there, he's just gonna smite 2 of my guys over there.
I'm not going to smite your guys. I can't. I don't think I have the ability to do anything over here that's meaningful. Honestly,
Oh wait, you can smite anywhere, any region.
you can smite any region.
No. If you win this.
Oh
you
yeah,
go
sure.
down here
But
and
then
you
I
smite.
what? Then I smite one of your guys, and you still have the most shamans, and I can't get over here to
You
play
get to
shamans.
double do it, don't you? You do it
Oh
twice.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, but that doesn't really. I don't really no, but like no. Ostensibly speaking, why would I do that? And in no way, like I would. I'd rather hurt Wesley so that Wesley.
All I'm saying is I'm just glad this game came to Neverboard Gaming versus Colossal. Like, just the 3 of us against Travis. That's all we care about.
No, I don't think that killing my guys is wrong. I don't. I think.
I also agree with that. That's not wrong. You should kill those guys.
I think that killing anybody is typically the right choice.
And then you can decide. You can hit me for 3, and then decide for Tom to get that.
Well, it won't kill Tom. Tom's still
Sure,
winning.
but you make me tie for shamans, and you can say Tom wins shamans, and I don't get the 5 points for placing there,
It's another thing you can do.
which is pretty horrific for me.
Yes. Oh man, I want to swear
Tom's
I
gonna get 17 points right there.
Yes.
Like, no, you can have that. Do this.
Seriously, Aaron?
Dude, it's Neverboard Gaming versus Colossal. Come on, Aaron. Come on.
Look at your all wearing
Neverboard Gaming versus Colossal. Yes.
All right, that's it.
This is actually the only shirt I have.
It's your only shirt you have.
Honestly, I only have like 5 shirts. For real. All
He's
right.
That's,
I have a lot of shirts.
40% of your shirts on his
Yeah,
body.
he does. That's fast math.
All right, so you win the fight, little man. So that is how much?
It's
12
just-
plus 17. So that's 80. Wow.
The fact that I'm actually have skin in the game at all is blowing
No,
up.
this. Oh no, I know. I mean, it's
The fact that it's going to come down to like me versus Tom here to win the game.
Yeah, Aaron, you
potentially.
could just back out and let me go
Yeah,
in there.
you went and killed me over there.
Yeah.
You could be handing the game to
I'm
Tom.
letting you have it. You're in there. I just wanted to kill one guy.
I don't think I don't really think I can do anything
Just
super
saying.
meaningful.
If Tom beats me by 1 point there, remember that you let Tom win this game again.
He's not getting in there. I'm not moving.
You
I
could
will
move.
never move.
You could move. You could move him, and then it'll be a real fight between you and me.
That's what it comes. I mean, I don't care about winning as long as it's a good struggle for me.
That's the point. Right
One
there.
thing that never came up is like this recover 5
Okay.
units is awesome when this hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get back a bunch of guys to dump.
Dump it again. Just like
There were a decent amount of times where it was like, this the fact that we're having a fight here is the worst time for me for this to be
Yeah,
the
you guys
where
are
the fight's happening.
you guys are getting me pretty good here at the
Yeah.
end, but I think it's fair. No, my last two cards really like they kind of don't do anything.
I'm so
Alrighty. So we're over in the last fight.
So it comes to this.
Yeah, nothing that I do really.
Okay, got it. Ready? Task.
I'm also going to test.
Fervor. All right.
Urban fervor.
You're up.
So you're starting with me? Ooh.
This game really is great.
Yeah, I'm really digging this.
I mean, I think it's a neat new take on conflict style games. I've made quite a few games that I've never seen it, and not kind of games I haven't made. I've never seen anything quite like this.
I just wasn't really impressed with the people you got to do previews for this game.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't in charge of that at that time, so.
I'm gonna move one of my guys from Zavolva to the Codex, but I don't get to use the ability.
So just hit the points.
Yeah, it's helpful. So.
Swina.
Yep.
These guys should be done, right?
Yeah.
Travis, you think like 20 minutes left in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
No,
even.
no.
10 or
It's
15.
just one battle.
That's the last
and then-
battle. Yeah.
Ten.
Well,
And
after
endgame
like
scoring.
endgame scoring and cleaning up,
Sure, sure.
I'm updating the family on where things are.
Okay.
You have a family?
So I'm going to gain 1 devotion, recover 1 warrior,
It's my Tamagotchis.
and then I'm going to appease, which
There's like
can't
Pokemon-
move.
There's Pokemon Go in my backyard.
I'll just
I
gain
really
2
wanna
more
check out.
devotion, so 3 points in total for me.
Well, let me talk about that
Up,
before you
boom. Oh, that's a good feeling. For
Isn't
a
it?
Small
Isn't
amount,
it?
for a small amount of time.
Isn't that like this the dumbest little
It is.
dopamine
I
hit?
think Fresco is the same.
Yeah.
But in Fresco, because whoever's back goes first or whatever, so you can choose.
I
like,
think
if
in
you don't want
Glenmore
to get
too.
that
I
point.
think Glenmore has
I
that.
haven't played that one. Okay, it's you, sir.
It's me. So, alright, so my options are all awful. So I will gain a devotion, recover a little bro, kill the little bro,
Oh, I
and
forgot
2
to.
more.
I forgot to put a guy. there.
2 more. So
Did
I
you kill 2 dudes, right?
You have to kill 2. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
No, because I forgot to put a guy there. He realized he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get a total of 3 points. 1, 2,
Alright, I'm gonna call.
3.
No, I'm just gonna discover 3 units.
You haven't been calling a lot, have you?
I have not been calling. a
Oh
lot.
my gosh, your power is crazy. You just because you could basically just strand guys in regions that have already been resolved, and then they're just sitting there, and then they're good for the next stage. But
I've just been super locked out of like where I want to go.
which is ironic considering you have dragons for feet, and his guy is a dragon. Oh, dude, are you his cobbler?
I made him
No,
the shoes.
that is my. I made
Those-
shoes out of his family.
They look like the Grand Dragon or whatever that Mushu was supposed to awaken, but he didn't.
Move on.
Your turn. I don't know what you're
I
talking
know. Just going to look at the film. Unit.
It's a film. It's a movie film.
Pellicula. We had to study it in film school. Where's the dragon that does that? Eddie Murphy? Yeah. Oh, snap. Look at this nerd.
Coming.
What?
I like wood.
Oh, you really want to do this?
Yeah, I
don't
know,
you?
I do. I mean, it's over.
What is he doing?
There's no way I'm winning it. I've got 4, and what's that right now?
10? No, 9.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
not,
not.
back to
It's
9.
not. It's not happening.
Well, the good news is, this is the same as you winning most warriors, right? Because you get to move one over there and use its ability now, so
Yeah.
it's the same.
I'm gonna move 1 warrior here to the Codex.
You could just awaken
But like, why?
So the calendar codex after this round is pretty much garbage, right?
Well,
it's still points
2
at the end.
points,
It's
and then
points.
for the people who chose the
Gotcha.
middle option,
Yeah.
they get extra points. It's meaningful.
Yeah, the dumb people
So
chose
then
that
when
option.
what did you choose?
I chose the winning fights. 5 points for every
I
fight.
so
That's-
wish
that's
I,
what dumb
I
people
so wish I
choose.
would have
That's
chosen
what I
this
chose.
I was
one.
gonna get 10 points this round.
I already got 10 points. Yeah, that was the better choice. I'm just gonna smite a unit. Okay.
I agree.
Oh, there. Yeah. I always forget. Sorry. I
Oh.
always forget. Shit. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, other dad.
Alright, Trevas.
Oh, it's
no,
me.
it's done.
So I could screw Aaron here and take most shamans.
Yeah!
Your god's not
I
good.
don't. That doesn't have to be
Just
there.
think of how much you've
I
always
don't.
wanted
No.
to screw
I just
Aaron.
want to do a pass action. I'm just going to take a victory point.
Alright, I'm gonna deploy equal to my level of
You could
devotion.
have gained 2.
Barf.
Oh wow.
I could have just did that so beautifully. You suck. You suck.
This
Alright,
game's
use your
stupid.
glyphs.
You're gonna pop your glyph. You might as well.
Yeah, might as well pop it for 4 points. Or wait, what is it?
Gain devotion equal to your
Equal.
level 2.
Oh man,
Oh man.
not
Score
scoring.
tracks in the same place it's always been.
Oh, is it?
You are?
You never do that.
Alright,
That's
we're
so
done?
weird.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're done.
So 13 points there.
Yep.
Yeah, 13. That's likely clincher. We'll see.
1, 2, 3.
Definitely clinching.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13.
Are you kidding?
Oh man,
That's gonna
sucks
be the
to
one.
suck.
If
doesn't
you
it?
guys didn't
I
see
know.
Aaron was
But he's
blocking
getting points. He's got 5 points here.
All right,
and-
warriors. You win warriors.
Yeah, I win warriors, so I get to put a warrior over on a
Oh,
thing.
you do
I go
shamans first.
Yeah,
You
shamans
might as well
first.
gain 2 devotion.
Gain
Yeah.
2 devotion.
So you get a victory point.
Can you put my warrior on a thing, build a glyph?
Yeah,
It is just 2 points, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what End game scoring, what order?
All right, so now the
We're
first,
done with all this,
yeah.
right?
So when we go through, we'll do the counter the codex. Those people will score additional points. So I'm not in first. Wesley's in first. Wesley gets 2 points.
Yay!
All right, I'm in second. I get 2 points plus 3 for each guy that's on there. So I get
Five.
5. Yep. All right.
Oh wait, no, 101. We won
Yep.
1.
Then we go to Tom. Tom gets 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Aaron gets 6.
15.
Oh, 15. Yeah. That's pretty. This is a lot of 6. 82.
It's quick math. We could use you to tell us.
Now we do region scoring.
Damn it, I'm coming in
So-
last. Aaron's getting this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Tom's got. Or sorry, Wesley's got 1, 2. So we get 6. You've got 6.
Yep, I've got 3.
Oh, sorry. 1. And then you've got.
5.
Wow, 15. So. Yeah. So I mean, all things considered, Tom was behind by almost
Yeah, like half the
35
board.
points
Yeah.
in AH2. He ended up being 4 points behind second place. I only ended up winning by what's that?
8 points.
Yeah, 8 points.
One battle. It's this battle right here.
Yeah.
Aaron came in last. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
man.
the game would be totally different were these to have something that impacted the actual battles. This is
Yeah.
kind of weird. This was just like really devotion heavy.
Here's all the other ones. Deploy a unit. Gain a victory point, recover a unit.
Gain 1 strength in this conflict, awaken 1 unit, move 1 unit.
Yeah, those
to
would've been nice.
From this conflict. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
And
and like
what's the one of these that we didn't use? Because we didn't have this last game. The 10 points and 5 points.
I think that
That's
I don't know what's happening, but I think all you're so.
you always have one. You
I
always
feel like
have one
I just feel
destroyed.
like a stack of brownies is touching me.
Like even in a 5-player game, you still have one destroyed, right?
No, in a 5-player game, no regions are destroyed.
Really?
Yeah,
There's not another.
And 5 is max, right?
yeah. 5 is the max with the little fifth player expansion.
Right.
So there's 12 gods in total. There's all the expansion gods. They all kind of do different things. There's a god pack. There's the stretch goal expansion, and then there's the 5-player. So there was lots of ways to get
More guts.
more gods, and the gods obviously come with cards. The gods are the game. The gods are the engine of the game. You know, you could play. Honestly, I wish I would have done the build glyphs because I never snuck an extra action.
Yeah. And I didn't use my glyphs enough. I
Yeah.
built it. I mean, I used them. I definitely used them more than anybody
You
else
still have
did.
3 out there. So
Yeah,
you
so-
But
Yeah,
you used them a
I used
lot
them
for strength.
Yeah.
I was on the Codex calendar like twice the entire game. That was the one.
Yeah. Remember how I said it's a balancing act? So
Yeah.
like I think Tom and I were killing it on this element. We were picking up all these incidental bonuses from this, and interestingly, he got shaman bonuses like 3 times, I think.
Yeah. Which is
And
weird.
I never got a warrior bonus. I just got shaman bonuses.
Well, and also the fact that you choose these abilities.
Yeah, 27 different
during-
configurations of
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
But also, like, you can start to realize what your play style is. Like, he realized, I'm never on this codex, so I'm not choosing this last one here.
Yeah.
You know, the first one you have to just, you know, on a whim, pick something and run with it. But then moving forward, you can kind of augment that a bit.
How often do people max out the devotion trap? Because I was kind of surprised that we all maxed it out.
I think the game is meant to make it so that it's pretty easy. I think why it was so easy was because of these 2
We had
tiles.
choose-
So yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna move up 15 more points.
Yes.
It's a wash.
So we have
Yeah.
15 more points. Yes.
So
Sorry.
it's all
It's a wash, but yeah. So 128 was the final score.
Hey.
I'm sorry for all the
116.
quick math. Yeah, and I think there's multiple ways to play the characters. I think what's interesting with you was that you were playing more of a devotion game. This guy tends to just try to like fart a bunch of glyphs into one area. Like this is a pretty standard setup for this guy. I see people pick this a lot. So you did that, but you were randomly winning on ways that I wasn't expecting you to win.
Because other people spitefully destroy other people's units, and you just end up with the most units.
Yeah,
there.
well, he was in that, like, being in last
Yeah.
in the second age is not a bad position to be in because you can kind of catch up. The game has, like, a natural mechanism where it's the same like in Cyclades came in. The games where the people that are out front just get their face punched. Because you were
I
were
was
out in
leading
the front,
stuff,
and then you shot ahead, and then I did that. Like, I had a couple crazy things happen
Yeah.
where I left. And And I think I actually played pretty terribly. And I'm not saying that like in a spiteful way. I think there were my last action in H2 and 3, both of them I had to take pass actions and I didn't optimize what I was doing. So I sequenced my stuff wrong.
I will say that for having played the game as much as you did, first like you're like, I played terribly. I don't want to be like, oh, I should have crushed you more, but you also like knew going into like what you should have been doing.
Yeah, for sure. I know that getting pyramids in as many places as possible is super important.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that picking up these incidental bonuses is really important. And like these two characters are really focused on this. I think these two characters are focused on this. She's more focused on devotion. She has extra ways to get devotion, and you have extra ways to win fights, like glyphs and strength and things like that. So that's kind of like our point of a divergence. His guy is just like a griefer guy. He
should have killed more.
The deploy one unit
It seems so.
is amazing.
Yeah, I guess it's just one time.
Sure, but you can sneak in a lot of places. And remember, it's where your god is. So what you could have been doing is you could say, like, my god's over here. I'm not going to try and win this fight. I'm going to deploy a guy here. The next time, I'm going to deploy a guy here. And then the fight happens, and you're like, I'm going to deploy a guy here. And now you've snuck 3 guys in there. Because it's where your god is, not necessarily the current fight.
I think I got too married to like, I want my guys here because eventually I want to win this one.
Yeah.
And not, I'm going to take my guys over there now.
I mean, it almost won you the
Bring my guys
game.
back.
I mean,
Well, I was also here. I was like, when I was putting these guys in, I was like, ooh, well, I'm probably going to win both of these.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I was like, well, screw these
When
guys.
you moved your god away,
Yeah.
that's
but-
what, like, 'cause if you had stayed, I don't know if you could have done as well
this was
over there.
already,
He wouldn't have
yeah,
won
I
that.
would
I
have
would've-
that.
yeah.
But, and this was already worth more points than that. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
and I would have been, had I won that, I would be up more points. So,
More. Yeah.
I don't remember. I think I had 7 strength there at one point. No, but I mean, you can see all the gods play very differently. I think your god is actually the trickiest one to play because it's not intuitive. Because you're like, you largely are saying, I'm willing to lose half the battles to win half the battles.
Yeah.
So, and that's the G.I. Joe slogan, right?
That's
Knowing
the
is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
Right. And you guys are all like 20 something.
So when I was a kid,
I was
G.I. Joes
actually
were
fought in
dolls, not
Noms.
TV
So I was in
shows.
Noms.
For like surfing or
Yeah, I was like surfing and surf nom. Yeah. This is my favorite one though. Did you see this? He's got this little bro on his back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he's like the bro from Futurama.
He's got the same Audi belly button.
Oh,
as
yeah.
me. As me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
the mold
He has
Sonic
masks for
after-
hands, or faces for hands. So no, I mean, I like genuinely. Obviously, I'm the publisher, so I'm completely biased and have a vested interest in saying how awesome this game is. But I genuinely think this game designer. I don't know if you guys are fans of Omen or not, but I think this game designer is so smart. Like he has this ability because he's got. It's funny because his personality is he just doesn't like wasting time. So he's just like, I don't really want to do that. It's kind of stupid. That feels kind of dumb. So it's like I kind of want to make an area control game, but I don't really want to like have a home base or. What if we just pull all our guys out and we fawn? Like, you know.
It works.
No, it's cool. I mean, I think that's the thing that makes it unique beyond this. This is obviously the glitz and the glam. You look at the gods, you're like, oh, they're cool, they're big, they're weird looking,
But it's definitely a lot of games rest on that.
Yeah.
Look at our cool minis, and also you get to play a game with them. Whereas this, I feel like there's a lot of game.
I mean, I think in a lot of these games there's miniatures, and the miniatures don't really feel like they're alive, like they don't feel like they represent, like these guys, the fact that you can only do things where your god is kind of represents the fact that your followers would be in awe of you being there, or, you know, your guy moves into an area and shakes the ground and moves someone out, you know, like there's some theme there, I think that's pretty neat. The death god constantly bringing people back, and it's kind of exchanging one life for another.
Yeah.
So to me, it does a good job of using the components in a meaningful way. It's not just, okay, cool, this game could have been a $40 game with cubes, but we decided to make it a gaudy, overproduced game. I mean, and the miniatures are indulgent and ridiculous, but we really wanted, with the theme, and there's not usually these, the Mayan and Aztec games are just this, right? Like, oh, it's I'll build a pyramid, and like, I'll score some points, and like, that's it. There's not really a conflict-driven style game, so I thought it was a cool opportunity to kind of show off this. The culture is crazy, and I learned all this really neat stuff from John. Like, you know, this is the largest culture, like ancient civilization that it wasn't near a body of water. They had no river, they had no lakes, they had no ocean.
Or they just
Cenotes. They went into these caves and got water out of like the aquifer coming up in a cave. That's how so they had no like fresh water supply. beyond that, like an
Yeah.
obvious fresh water supply. Really, really neat things. So John puts a lot of effort into the culture, and he makes it's tricky, right? Especially in this day and age, it's a white guy making a Central American theme game.
Yeah.
Initially, some people were like, well, why do you get to be the representative of this? And he's like, well, actually, I have a degree in history, and I care passionately about this culture in particular. And I think he did a pretty good job of trying to share that and illustrate that. The artist also is super into this particular culture, so we wanted to kind of show something different.
Very cool. And when is this game, like, what's the timeline of this game right now?
So right now this game is still wrapping up production, so we are looking to have it hit store. The backers should be getting it, I think, in September. I believe that's what the last update said. You have to forgive me, we have a lot of games. I believe the retail release would be October. What you saw here, minus all these miniatures, would be the retail version of the game. The additional stuff, the extra gods, the 5th player expansion, the pyramid, plastic pyramids, that's all stuff you have to get through us directly. That will not be in retail.
Mm-hmm.
And Asmodee North America is distributing this game for us.
Cool.
So it will have a pretty extensive release in terms of like a retail release. Like we have a lot of faith in this game.
Without these, what are these?
They're like
cardboard shits?
they're cardboard shits. The stack, yeah. I mean the game is. These guys are extensive to make, obviously, and the game's got quite a bit of it's got oversized cards. It's got every single tribe has two different unique sculpts. There's 4 unique sculpts here, so the game in total has 4. It's got like 32 unique sculpts or something like that. No, not 32. What am I saying? That's ridiculous. It has a lot of unique sculpts. It's got a lot of content. It's got mixed content. It's got a pretty big game board. It's got tiles, cards, tokens, playmats. So yeah, I mean, I think for the price tag, it's a steal. So I'm hoping. What's that?
It's got to be close to 30 because the
Well,
4
there's
guys are different.
There's 8.
There's 4 times 4.
8.
Those don't
Yeah,
play
16,
retail. It's not retail, right?
20.
Talking
There's
about not
20. There's 22, I think, in the right.
16.
There's 16 total.
Yeah.
So all my math was
11.
awesome until this point.
14. We're just saying numbers.
So there's
right?
there's 1 sculpt for warriors and shamans for each tribe, right? So that's 8.
Uh-huh.
Then there's 4 of these guys, that's 12, and then there's 4 gods for 16. You're right. 16 it is. Aaron, you win all math. You lose at all games.
I lose at
So is the base game is not 5 players then?
The base game is the base game is only 4 players.
Okay.
We would have to make it a $100 game if it was
Yeah.
played up to 5. And I think honestly, I
It works.
don't dislike the game at 5. I think this game actually plays. This game has a solo version. If you get the stretch goal thing, the solo version, people were demanding a solo version, and the solo version, honestly,
Because it's on Kickstarter.
no, but it's the fact that it plays 2 players and it's a conflict game is pretty cool. The fact that it plays solo, and honestly, I'm not just saying this, and I'll be completely real with you. I hate solo games, and I hate the pressure as a Kickstarter publisher to make solo games because people want them. But the solo game to this is so awesome. Each age you put out, there's different gods. They escalate in power, and like you pick your first action, and then the god has a separate deck depending on what god it is, or no, it just has a god deck, and then they flip over, and then they just match your action. So the first action is random. You don't know what the heck they're gonna do, and then the second action you take, they copy whichever one it is. So you get to choose. So the first thing is just like, and they do crazy stuff like deploy 3 warriors, deploy 3 shamans, kill everything in the region,
Yeah.
build 2 pyramids. So it's got this really interesting tension of like, okay, he just punched me as hard as he could. Now how do I minimize the damage in the next one while I creep ahead? And then the gods themselves that are out, it makes use, they block places, and then they have persistent effects. Yeah, so like this guy just poops a warrior to play in each fight. So
Yeah.
you know that it's gonna be harder to win on that. They have their own calendar and codex too. So it's a actual pretty extensively cool experience for a solo game, I think.
Cool.
And I'm done selling it.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right.
I definitely had a good time.
Sold.
Sup, nerds?
Right.
Well, that's
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
we definitely recommend that you guys check out this game in, I guess, October-ish when it hits
Mhm.
retail.
We'll have a production copy for Gen Con if people want to pop by and look at it.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Bum Rush.
And
Get over there.
regardless, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored. You've got to. There you go.
Yeah, but then
I'll
we
do
have
the
to wait
bone-
for him
I'll
to
do the
walk
bone-
around and turn it off.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me. I didn't
Thanks for
embarrass you
coming,
or
bro.
be a jerk or anything.
Who knows how to make a live stream go away?